update, it just fucking broke.
Winders. I hate Winders.
Yeah, there's times I do too. So I'm probably just gonna have to give up and actually buy a new one.
I know.
I've been using this webcam for
Who's
probably a good 12 years.
pinging me?
Oh, damn.
It's not a good one, but, you know, it worked.
Streaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're streaming now.
Oh, shit. Funny lines.
Insert witty comment here.
Damn it, that's mine. You know I'm not witty.
Well, is that statement a witty comment in of itself?
I just want to know, like, is the audio okay? Because that's hard for me to test when I'm...
The last time everybody said it was really, really low, and then whenever I went back and listened to it, it was super loud.
Yeah, I increased people's gains this time to see if it helps a little bit. And I turned everyone up on the stream. So we'll see. But yeah, we're just going to give folks a few more minutes to join here.
Alright, in the meantime, Tech has volunteered to sing a song for us. Go, Tech!
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts standing in a row.
I appreciate you actually singing.
Some as big as your head. That's the only thing I can think of.
Just give him a twist up. Look at the rest. That's what the showman said.
Oh shit, you know the whole thing?
No, I just know that part.
Oh no.
What have I done?
I mean, the stream looks good. I mean, it looks really good. Looks super fancy.
It
I
looks
could
pretty.
sing earworms, but I might get murdered. I said,
What do you mean?
Ew.
like, you know, songs that just get in your head and you just can't get out of your head.
Yeah, don't do it.
But
Yeah,
it's not Friday
Don't
yet.
do it.
don't do it, Sarah.
For those that are joining, we'll be starting shortly. We're just doing our banter. So, what's everyone looking forward to this session?
I am looking forward to all the magical items I'm getting.
There's like 0 magical items in the near future, by the way.
I'm looking forward to cookies. Are there cookies in my future?
I mean, Xena has tons of cookies all the time.
Yeah, but they
Yes.
kill people.
Not all of them.
Yeah, what kind of cookies do you have on you right now, Xena?
Death.
Raspberry, strawberry shortcake, oatmeal raisin, and chocolate chip.
Ooh, oatmeal raisin.
Ooh.
Is it evil oatmeal raisin? I must have evil oatmeal raisin.
Oh my god.
Wait, what makes a raisin evil?
If it's a grape?
I mean, have you
They're all
seen the
great.
California raisins? They look pretty damn evil.
You're not
There's an
wrong.
old reference.
Canadian raisins are the worst.
Canadian raisins? I have to ask, is that actually a thing that you guys have?
No.
Okay. Because your guys' Canadian bacon thing really threw me for a loop.
Yeah. We can get started in like 2 more minutes, and then we're going. But yeah, so so like normally for those of y'all who are tuning in, this is session 2 of the Icewind Dale campaign. We're not playing through the whole campaign. We just started at level 5 because we're coming from a previous one. But actually, level 5 is where stuff actually starts getting good in this campaign. So you're not missing a lot with that. So yeah, get hyped.
Hype.
We may be entering a dungeon, or we may be fighting a dragon, or maybe we do both. We don't know. We don't know.
How about neither?
You know what? I say we just
Good.
go home. Let's go
Just
back to
go back to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to Waterdeep. And why did you guys even leave anyway?
We were told to do something.
Oh, true.
The big boss mage lady said, "Go to there and do the things."
Yeah,
She did. I heard her.
save the world. Yeah.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yes. Yes. I promise it won't be as bad as the plot to Heroes in season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Fair, you gave Darko the high five emote, right?
Yeah, I mailed it to him.
In the writer's defense for Heroes, the third season made the second season look good.
True. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started then. So, welcome everyone to session 2 of the Meddlers in Icewind Dale. This session is titled A Difficult Decision. All right. So, previously, the Meddlers have arrived in 10 towns in a city known as Bryn Shander, a walled city, probably the most populous city of all of 10 towns. And there, shortly upon arrival, they met a man by the name of Sheriff Markham Southwell. And he was very nice and cordial to them and told them of a tavern to the north of the city called the North Look Inn, where they could, get some food, rest, and so on and so forth after their long journey. On the way, however, they ran into an old friend, the cherubic young Penelope, bard extraordinaire and harper agent, met the party halfway there and pulled them to a home that she had been staying in, where then she promptly pulled out a sword on Vince and had him confess his crimes, that he was not actually who the meddlers thought he was, and that he was actually working for the Manchun faction of the Zentarum the whole time. This information did not go well with several members of the meddlers, and it did not sit well with them. However, they could tell that Penelope was telling the truth. It was at that point that Penelope said she had a plan for disposing of Vince, and the party was so sick that they left and went and left her to it. Yes. It was at that point that we went up, and the party went up and went to the tavern where they met Relbin, a young Eladrin man, who told them of several things that had been happening in the city. He told them of the Frost Maiden. He spoke of the fact that this goddess has placed all of Icewind Dale in this eternal winter. And that for the last 2 years, this entire people has not seen anything but the season of winter. And it has caused a lot of stress and feelings of isolation, low morale among the people of Icewind Dale. To make matters worse, these cities have instituted monthly lottery sacrifices where they randomly draw someone on once a month, and they sacrifice that person to appease the Frost Maiden's wrath. It was at that point that the party realized what Penelope's plan was. She had somehow magically disguised Vince as the person who was set to be executed that day, and in his place, Vince was executed and sort of froze to death as he was tied to a post. This was all pretty heavy, quite barbaric, definitely not what the meddlers have been used to in the city of Waterdeep, which is much more civilized compared to this. But feeling down, they decided to head to bed because it had been a long day anyway. The next morning, Sheriff Markham returned to the tavern and said he wanted to introduce the party to the speaker of the town, basically the leader of the village. Her name was Duvessa Shane. Upon meeting her, she asked for the meddlers' help in destroying a Durgar warlord named Zardorok Sunblight. She believed that he was building a weapon of some sort that could destroy all of 10 towns, and needed the meddlers' help in getting rid of them, seeing that they looked very capable with all their shiny weapons and, very athletic-looking bodies. It was there. They also learned from her that he was mining a material known as Chardolin, the same material that comprises Jeff's sword, the making of Jeff's sword, and so both Jeff and Glare really wanted to go, which also brought Xena along because she's going to go where her friends go. But before they could make their trip, they went to purchase sled dogs, rations, snowshoes, these things called crampons that they learned about, and began making their trip through the harsh winter mountainside towards Zardarok's fortress to the southwest, or southeast rather. Sorry. On the way, they fought a ice troll and defeated it handily. Locking it down, Xena got a nice stun on the creature, and they were able to handily dispatch of the ice troll. And then, shortly after that, they continued their journey, made their way to the fortress, and began climbing up the steep mountain side where the fortress is built into. So to set the scene here, I'm gonna play the wind sound so I can get the wind action in here. Yeah. So as you all arrive to this place, I just want to show you what this looks like. As the fierce winds sort of batters your face as you're making your way up the stairs of this mountainside, you see that the fortress is actually built into the mountain, and it's really tall. Like, it's basically the entire mountainside, so it's a very steep structure. And I just want to show this art to you to just sort of get a sense of what this thing looks like.
Fancy.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So yeah, as you sort of begin your ascent, from high above came a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice broke off the fortress walls and tumbled down the mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice that were previously hidden under the snow stood open more than 300 feet above you, and between them flew a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glowed with a bright golden light as it let out a terrible roar, hurling itself into the air and gliding away from the fortress. It turned and was heading back towards Ten Towns. So, what do you do?
Well, I think we found out what their weapon that they were making is.
I've seen that dragon before.
Oh?
Old friend of yours, you're saying, or no?
I really don't know. It's only been in my dreams.
Does it look like it's traveling pretty fast?
It looks like it. Oh man, well, anyone can make a wisdom insight check
Ooh.
to see how fast. I'll allow also.
I rolled a 9. I don't know why I rolled twice.
I'll also. You can use a straight intelligence if you're doing like some, Rain Man geometry style stuff.
I already rolled wisdom insight, so that'll be my judgment. I can't tell.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try. I got a -1.
Yeah. So Relman, you can kind of gauge how quickly this thing is moving. You think it's moving very, very fast. You do not think you could, if it was moving in a straight line, even with the sled dogs, especially since they have to rest, you would not be able to catch up to this thing. At least if you're trying to race it in a straight line, you don't think you could catch up to it.
There's no chance of us catching up to it.
I also seem to remember a ring. I think it might be a way to control this thing.
A ring?
Like I said, it's only been in my dreams. I don't know anything for sure, but I don't know if going after it's gonna do us any good. We might find an answer in the tower, though.
Unfortunately, if we're not going to get there in time to save anyone, it'd probably do us better to make sure that we can deal damage in here.
I think we could... I think the chance of the ring might be the best chance to save the town.
We could maybe warn the town.
Oh, yeah.
I look at Xena and say, "Don't you have that paper from Penelope?"
Yes, actually I do. I can send word to Penelope to maybe warn the town.
I think
Well,
that's probably the
that's
best we can do right now.
Probably the best we can do for now. How fast will it get there?
Do I roll or do I know?
You know that it gets there pretty much instantly. It's magical.
Oh, cool. Okay, I pull it out of my pocket and I write on the letter, incoming, very dangerous, crazy ass dragon. Tell everyone to evacuate now! Exclamation, exclamation,
Crazy
heart,
ass
heart.
dragon.
Hope everybody is okay, heart, heart, heart.
She actually takes the time to fill in the hearts, you know.
Are the hearts really necessary? I feel like you're wasting more time.
It definitely sends the message that I care, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
Okay.
I don't know why you even tried.
So as you finish writing this with the last heart, and you sort of hold the paper out in your hands, the paper by itself begins to fold like origami into like this beautiful paper-looking crane, and then zips off into the direction of towards 10 Towns, and then disappears out of sight.
I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually kind of right, Tris. I've actually done a little bit of research into it. You see, you just have to magically enchant some paper with magic, and then
Cat.
it works. But
Cat, it was a rhetorical question.
oh, right, I do that.
Okay, so if we're going inside, maybe we should, you know, not run in guns a-blazing. We're not really sure what we're getting ourselves into, and if that thing came out of here, we don't really know what to expect.
You
I
know,
got to admit, I don't know if I can kick in that door.
I think it might be a good idea for me to use some shape-shifting talents for a change.
I don't know. I mean, dragon coming from there, probably not a very diplomatic place to. I don't know what you would want to shapeshift into.
A Duragar.
So
Just shapeshift into one of them and just kind of like, basically all I would do is just kind of go in and kind of scout out ahead of everybody just a little bit. Not, you know, I'm not like going all the way in there by myself or anything, but
Aren't Durgar shorter?
well, yeah. Well,
I
how
think-
much shorter are they?
I think the spell lets you change about a foot of your height, if I remember correctly. You'd have to read Disguise Self, but I think it's a foot. So you'd be fairly tall for a Durgar, but because I think your character's like almost 6 feet tall. But it would still.
I mean, at a distance, maybe I'd still
Yeah.
be okay to passable. But I mean, I'd be sneaking anyway. It would basically just be like a last ditch, you know.
Yeah.
Me and Hugga, I think, both have Pass Without a Trace.
Actually, I don't have it prepared.
Oh.
Well,
So if we do take time to do a short rest, I can actually convert my armor from Guardian to Stealth.
I don't think we have the time.
I don't think we have the time. I should have done that earlier. That really would have been smart to do when we did our short rest earlier.
well, you're the least sneaky one of the group, I think.
I mean, yeah.
Well, me and Jack, I can try to stealth, just normal stealth, and I guess I didn't prepare it either. But we can try to just stealth ahead as best we can and hope for the best.
Yeah, I guess
I
that's our
can
best
probably
bet.
scout the area out.
Yeah, I think
Ahead.
there's the only one that may be the loudest clinking.
Have I seen?
Hey, I am trained in stealth because I'm a tabaxi, so there.
Oh, you are?
Good
Yeah, it's a
question.
+3.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Harry.
Okay, well,
Yes.
Do I see any traces of small animals?
Make
or would I know any
a
small animals that are up at this altitude?
make a perception check.
Okay.
God, I'm a dummy. I could totally send my familiar in.
Oh yeah, you have a familiar, don't you?
You do not see any small animals as the wind and the billowing snow everywhere in this like blizzard is kind of tough to make out any.
I mean, a bird
Small
is literally
animals.
made of ice. I mean,
Yeah.
You can do that too.
Is it a beast?
It's yeah. I guess it has the same. Well, no, it's just a familiar, so it would only have those stats. Doesn't.
Oh yeah,
Anything.
I can't change it to animal flying anyways.
So
Well, I mean, I have sight with it though, so it could go in and I can see what it see.
just to give you all some more information right now, directly in front of you, from the top of the stairs, leads you to like this entrance of this fortress, which is a 10-foot high double door of absolutely featureless stone. It's completely smooth stone, gray stone. There's an arrow slit facing in your direction, sort of to the east side.
Oh, good, an arrow slit.
Yes.
Perfect. We can squeeze Xena through there.
I can go in through there.
The shoulder, like, lightly.
Well, anyways,
Does it look? I guess we have to be careful approaching them because they probably have someone watching the door.
Well, let's try stealthy.
You want to try sneaking up? All right. Is there any way around like kind of going around this general staircase thing like that, or is it kind of rough to get up there?
No. The steps basically go up, and then there's a bit of a landing, and then it just leads up to there's a path that leads up to the double doors.
How high are the double doors that the dragon came out of from us? Like how high above us?
I believe it said 300 feet, but let me double check.
So theoretically, if someone had, say, a climbing speed, they might be able to climb up to it.
Yeah, I can transform into a small animal that can climb.
It was more than 300 feet
Okay, that's
above.
gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I'm Tabaxi, so I naturally have climb speed.
Well, no, I was thinking more just to send my familiar up there.
At this point, I think splitting the party.
I'm freezing right now, so.
Well, no, I would just send my familiar up there and just kind of take a look inside, but it's too far away. I wouldn't be able to see anyway. It's only 100 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Then
I
I
guess
think.
sneaking's our only option, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're sneaking up to the door then.
Okay. So are you using Pass Without a Trace or just normal sneak?
Well, we didn't have it prepared.
Okay.
Well, you do.
You can use it with your key.
Oh.
If you'd like to spend 2 key
yeah.
points, you can.
Or we can just sneak. It's whatever.
Or you can sneak. Up to you.
We'll just try sneaking right now.
Okay, so I need everyone to make a stealth check. This is a group stealth check as you make your approach.
What the?
Oh shit!
Okay,
Really?
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so you all are fairly sneaky. You're sort of using the wind and the noise to your advantage here and sort of trying to stay in the shadows as Xena helps guide you all to the double doors. And now you're staying in front of the double doors. You think you've been careful enough not to be seen from the arrow slit to the side there, and you're kind of up against the wall by the double doors. What do you do?
I suppose knocking's out of the question.
Well, now how high is the arrow slit from us?
The arrow slit is not very high at all. It's probably like about 4 feet off the ground, and it's not like it's not where the double door is. You might be able to see it on the map. Even if you does everyone see where their tokens are on the map?
Yeah.
So like basically to the right of you guys, you see how the light kind of goes into that room. That's the arrow
Oh, right
slit.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where the arrow slit is. So it's like to your right, and the double doors are straight ahead.
How wide is
said
it? Like
the
maybe
arrow
like half a
slit?
foot.
It's about let's say like 6 inches wide.
So we can just like peek through it. You mean?
You can peek through it. Yeah, you can actually see in there right now.
I can peek through.
Should we roll like to see if there's any traps?
You can. Yeah, like are you checking the outside for traps or around like the arrow slit?
Yeah, like if we were to step up to it, you know, like.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check. Whoever wants to.
Oh.
Yeah. You can
Everyone
can
can?
roll as well. You can roll as well.
Okay.
No, just 2 people. Okay. Okay. Xena and Relbin, the 2 of you look. You don't see any traps at all as you're making your approach to the arrow slit.
Well, then go ahead, Melvin.
All right, I'm gonna take a peek inside there.
Okay, when you peek inside there, you see that there is no one. There's no one on the inside there. But what you do see is what appears to be a room that is heated and illuminated by these braziers of glowing hot coals. And there's a lever in the room and a heavy iron winch in there as well.
How bright is it in there?
It's very dimly lit, and you see like this fog that appears to permeate the entire area, which is like dimly lighting, almost like a smoke, almost like there's a smoke covering the whole inside of that place.
Would I know if any animals that are denizens up in this altitude?
Make a nature check.
Ooh.
You do know of some animals around here that would maybe not be this close to the mountain, but there are goats, there are owlbears, which isn't technically an animal, but they hunt around here.
Good.
I meant specifically small animals.
Oh, there might be some birds potentially, but
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
would a familiar have the ability to like pull on the lever at all?
You can certainly try.
That seems like a spider or.
So with my familiar, I'm able to dismiss it and make it reappear within 30 feet of myself in any location that's unoccupied that I can see. So can I dismiss it and make it reappear inside of the room if I'm looking through the actual arrow slot?
Yeah, you can do that.
We can try that. I can try letting my familiar reappear in the room and see if he can't pull the lever.
Does it look like the door is operated by the lever? Like, does it look like it doesn't open freely?
You'd have to try it. You're not too sure. From the outside, at least. You can't really tell from the outside.
We can try that first if you want to.
Blair just kind of shrugs and tries to pull the door open.
Don't knock the familiar. My bird has had a couple of clutches. Okay?
The door doesn't budge at all. The door doesn't budge at all. Like, you try to push with a decent amount of strength, and it's shut tight.
Well, somebody is in our Twitch rating us. 13 people. Hello.
Oh,
Nice,
hey,
thanks for
thanks.
coming by.
Hey.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll try your way then first. If not, I'm
Alright.
trying to kick this door down.
Okay.
Hey, he saved our ass before. Give him a chance, okay? So, I guess I'm gonna look through the arrow slot and have my bird reappear, like, as close as I can to the wall, so he's not like out in the middle of the room. And then I'll have him grab a hold of the lever and try to pull it. I guess is it?
All right. Make a strength check with the bird to see if the bird can pull lever. I have no idea.
I bet you it's not anything higher than an 8.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I'm gonna say it's a -2.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel like looking it up right now, but it's probably pretty close to that.
Grab familiar 5. Hold on.
We're doing bird lever action.
Strength. Oof. It's a -4.
Oh, -4. I was being generous. Okay, well, -4 then.
Okay.
Alright.
There we go.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just a lever. I mean,
Yeah, totally got this.
yeah.
It's not about your strength. It's really about just, the mechanisms of it.
Yeah.
D20 -4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll say the bird manages to grip its beak onto the lever and pushing with all its might inches it barely enough. And as it does so, you hear the gears crank and the doors open up to you.
It's a really, really strong bird.
Very
Blair
strong
actually
bird.
Blair looks a little bit dejected. I want to try kicking it in.
I'm
but
gonna
that's
cross
fine.
my arms as I'm standing beside everybody, and I'm just kind of looking at my bird. I got a small smirk on my face.
Yeah.
That's right.
Before we go too far, Blair is actually going to settle down for a second. Just give me a few minutes. I just figured this will help us, and I'm going to use a ritual detect magic.
Detect magic. Okay, so just in this room?
Well, it's a concentration, so I can keep it going for a while.
Yeah, okay, so you have detect magic up. You don't sense anything in the immediate vicinity that's
within
magical.
30 feet of me specifically, if you need to know.
Sure. So
Stealth, right?
you're still stealth for now. Yeah. And so as you enter this place, you see that you're now inside this fortress, and you're inside these tunnels and rooms. The ceilings inside the rooms are about 15 feet high in the ceilings, and all around you, this place appears to be hewn from this gray stone. And what's strange about it is, The stone itself and the walls are bereft of any sort of ornamentation or any artistic flair. It is very dull in its construction, with no artistry at all. The doors are also similar, and the hinges that you use are just normal, like no flare iron handles and hinges. You also notice this smoky haze that Relbin noticed in the room before that is permeating the entire area, and it kind of lightly obscures this whole area in a dim light. You instinctually want to cough in here because it just doesn't feel good to be in here with all this smoke around, like you're inhaling it. It's not great. So it is uncomfortable in here, but you're inside. So there's that.
Why is no one guarding this front? That seems... I guess they weren't expecting any visitors.
Where they feel like they don't need guards.
Beyond the large door there's this empty room, and there you see another arrow slit in the western wall, about a little past halfway up the room.
This is making me really nervous.
So Glare is going to... Ooh, actually, do I want to poke around a little bit for traps first? Because I do not like the fact that they're not guarding it at all. Can Glare see if I can detect any traps in this entrance here?
Well, I assume you're still stealthing right now, right? Your backs are kind of up against the wall. You've entered, but you
Wait,
haven't seen.
the glare used detect magic, right? And we didn't find anything to begin with?
No, there's no magical traps or any magical senses that you're picking up right now.
Okay, can I send my bird to the far end of the room and just have him kind of hover, just so we've got eyes a little bit further ahead?
Make a stealth check for your bird.
This fish.
Smish. Oh shit, I closed it, damn it. Hold on.
Squish, squish.
I think I just got logged out of roll 20. Hold on, let me refresh.
That was good when the DM leaves.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Good
weird.
day.
I don't even know what the stealth check would be for my bird.
Oh,
Probably
goodness.
decent.
You would think so for a raven.
I wonder if there's a stat block. One sec.
I'm looking it up too, Raven, D&D Beyond.
Yeah, he's got a +2 for dexterity. But I don't know what a stealth check would be. Perception
If
3.
he's trained in stealth, which probably not because he's a creature.
No, he's
Probably
not.
just a straight +2 then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so d20 +2.
D20 +2.
Alright, let's see.
Ah!
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Oh, wow.
roll it
Holy
at the
shit. Okay.
Raven is a badass.
Okay, yeah, so your raven makes little noise as it uses just enough of its flapping of its wings to make it across the room without barely making a sound. And it is now on the other side of the room. Where do you want it to go exactly? Just like peer down the hall?
Yeah, just like kind of up, as high as he can stay without, hitting the wall or the roof or anything, just so he's, out of sight as best as he can be, and just so we can kind of see down the hallways,
Okay.
like ahead of us.
Okay, I'm gonna move your token there, but it's your bird moving up here, but just so you can see kind of what's up there. And as you can see, to the left you see another set of double doors leading to another room, and then to the right the hall continues to a point where you can't see any further, and it also splits to the north and south. So there's about 4 different ways you can go. It's like a 4-way intersection: north, south, east, west.
I don't see nobody else in the hallway or anything. There's just nobody there at all.
There's nobody immediately visible now.
So I'll relay all this information back to the group and tell them, we've got multiple different directions we can go. It's a long hallway. I
Well,
can't
but
even
no-
see to the end of it.
The door to the left very likely leads outside if there's another arrow slit here.
Glare is going to move into the room cautiously and kind of try to peek through the arrow slit. Oh, wait, hang on. Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
When you try to peek through the arrow slit, you hear someone yell something out.
Can I duck back now that I've seen that?
Does anyone here know Undercommon?
No.
Nope.
Not I.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, everyone roll initiative then.
God damn it.
All right, here we go. Oh wow, Xena, you got a 23?
Shit.
Jesus.
Apparently.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright, here we go. You watch as one guard, one Durgar guard makes their way out of the tunnel and begins yelling something in Undercommon that you don't understand. But yeah, here we go. What do you... Let's see what the initiative rolls are. Alright, what do you do? Xena, you're up first.
Let's see.
Can he see us yet?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they can see you.
How did you say I can see how far I can move?
Oh, you can go all the way up to him. You have 45 feet of movement. You're very fast.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the Durgar,
Yep.
and I'm gonna pop him in the face.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Remember, you have 2 normal attacks now.
Yeah, I'm also going to use my key to. I would have 4 with the key, right?
Yes.
This would be 2 plus both. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use the key, and then I have 4.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what happens.
Let's do it. The first punch, you try to punch the Durgar, but it hits right in the stomach, but the armor is too thick. You don't quite penetrate it enough to pierce through the armor.
For the shirts. Go for the shirts.
The second one, you do a low kick and hit the Durgar right in the thigh, and it goes and ducks down for 5 points of damage. This is really loud. Why is this so loud? Okay.
Again?
That's another miss, unfortunately, as you try to punch again, but the Durgar puts up a shield. But then for the 4th strike, you do hit and come down and sort of uppercut the Durgar right in the chin. So that's 11 points of damage total. Damn. Yeah, so the Durgar is looking very hurt and is bleeding a bit after those punches. Nice turn.
Let's. Alright.
Alright, Jeff, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it close to the chest for now. I'm gonna move up some. About here, I guess. Well, I'm gonna have to move here so I can actually see him.
Yeah.
And then, well, am I within melee range there or no?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, shit. What about there? Is that a good enough angle? I'm trying to decide, can I hit him with Eldritch Blast from here, or is it too far around the corner there?
Yeah, you can hit him.
Okay. I'm gonna do this at them.
I'm not sure what the ruling is in 5th edition, but is it not like if you can draw from a line from one of your corners to at least 3 of the opponent's corners, then you're not obscured?
Yeah, probably, but just it's fine. You can hit him from there, no problem.
Okay. You the boss.
Yeah. Both hit. So you you watch as Jeff sort of pulls out the sword and does a little twirl and slashes twice as 2 crackling beams of bluish energy fly towards the Durgar in like an X formation, striking him right in the chest, knocking him back, and he is dead as he flies up against the wall.
Got him.
And is Dilly.
Last cannon for the win.
Alright, Glare, you're up. What do you do?
So I'm gonna stand in front of the arrows thing here. Oh, I don't see anyone. I thought I saw someone there. For a second. They must
Yeah,
have gone-
you do actually.
Okay, I thought I saw an outline. Glare's going to stand there, put his shield up against the hole, and take the dodge action and kind of say, "Get past us, quick!"
Oh shit.
Okay. Relbin, you're up.
I'm gonna move here,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast Summon Beast.
Oh, nice. And what kind of beast are you summoning?
Shoot, I need to look. Sorry, I'm looking. I was a little ill prepared, didn't have it ready.
Okay.
I gotta look up Tasha's. Almost got it,
You're fine. Listening to some sweet Witcher music.
Mm.
Tim, it's really dark and dim in here, right?
It is. Yeah, that's why it's so smoky. I tried to replicate the feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so this is what the players see, by the way, right now. They can't see.
I'm gonna make it a land-based for the land stat block. Snow Wolf.
A snow wolf. Oh, that's cool as hell. Let me see if we have an asset for that on. Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, there's not. You're gonna have to like lower that to like a wolf, just normal wolf.
And I'm gonna put it over here.
I demand it be a snow wolf parry. I will settle for no less.
Oh, here's a wolf. I mean, it kind of looks. I mean, kind of looks like a wolf. And what's the?
I will judge. Actually, it's kind of smoky, so I can't really see.
Yeah. What's the HP and AC of that wolf?
AC is 11 plus spell level, so I used a level 2 spell slot to cast that.
So 13. Okay. And HP.
HP is 30 plus 5 for each spell level above second, so 30.
30. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, actually. Okay.
It's got dark vision 60 feet, passive perception of 12.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no worries. We can get into that.
Yeah.
But so you're just having it stay there on guard, basically, right?
Let's see, the creature's not to. It based on my verbal commands, no action required by you. If I don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses this move to get action. Let's see, can I see anything?
No.
I command it. I can actually see this guy literally. So I know there's more enemies coming from that direction.
Actually, yeah, the doors are open. You could have the wolf go in.
Actually,
It takes its turn immediately after yours.
yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna command it to attack any Durgar it sees.
Okay.
That's hostile. That's a hostile.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll. So if it says interesting, it obeys your verbal commands. It shares your initiative count, but it takes your turn immediately after yours. So I would say it gets to go. I would say it gets to go this round. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have the wolf charge in here, and it's going to attack the first Durgar it sees straight ahead. So the wolf engages with one of them. Go ahead and make an attack roll for the wolf.
Okay. Fortunately, I didn't plan this out quite as well as I could have. Because it gets pack tactics. Maul. Spell modifier to hit. So that's D20 plus 9.
Okay. Just rolling initiative for all these guys.
Nice roll.
21.
Okay, yeah, that hits. So the wolf leaps at the Durgar, goes for the throat, and it strikes. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, I go. It's one. It's 1d8 plus 4 plus spells level.
1d8 plus 4 plus... Okay, go ahead and roll that. $11 points of damage. Oh, it goes for the throat, and the Durgar is bleeding out as the wolf bites into its neck, and it's bleeding all down its chest and its armor as it's howling out in pain in a language you don't understand. Xena, it's your turn again. So you saw Relbin summon this wolf, this white wolf in front of you, and the wolf dashed in, and you heard it bite someone and scream, and you hear lots of people in there. What do you do?
Well, I guess can I move like up to here, up to I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I see in front of me right now?
You see... well, let me just move you in just so you can see everything. But you see all these dudes. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes. This appears to be the guards' barracks or something.
I am not a tank. Pete, I am not a tank. I am a monk.
But you're still out here for now. I just wanted you to be able to see.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
How's it looking over there?
It's not looking good. I need you. Come over here soon. Okay. There's a lot of them. Okay, I guess I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna start like moving my hands and formulating a shadow that starts to begin to turn into a rolling pin.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking god.
Yes. So you.
So I'm just sort of like moving my hands and like concentrating, and I'm really trying to make a makeshift rolling pin so I can hit these assholes over the head with my rolling pin.
Yes. So you guys watch as Xena begins to focus, and in and around her, the smoke begins to swirl and mix with the shadows around, even her own shadow. And forming in her hands is a shadow rolling pin. And when she opens her eyes and looks down, she has a smile on her face. As I think
I'm
everyone.
sorry, it's not a rolling pin.
Yes.
Chef, bitch.
Yep.
Wouldn't
It's-
it be like a kitchen knife or something? You know, that's also in the kitchen, you know.
I'm around the corner and I'm looking. I'm just like, oh god, not again.
I mean, at least the knife's quicker. You're just gonna beat them to death with that thing.
You don't know what that thing could do yet?
Oh, I very well know what it could do. I wanted her to be more merciful.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and go in, but spend a key to dodge for. I can spend it for
Patient defense.
patient defense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend a key for patient defense to go in there.
Okay, go in. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, so go ahead. Alright, so this weapon does 2d8 psychic damage on hit. Okay, so go ahead and do your normal attack rolls then.
Can I use Tavern Brawler Strike or?
Actually, wait, is this a bonus action? Yeah, it is a bonus action. So, yeah, you can. You can.
Okay. The hit.
Oh my god, that's a crit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
This rolling pin means business, dudes.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the first time you're ever using this weapon, and this shadow-infused rolling pin, it feels like very comfortable in your hands, just as comfortable as the rolling pin that you've used in all your years in Waterdeep, you know, making bread and things like that. And you come up to this guy, and as you beat him across the face with this rolling pin, it just seems to like pass through his head, but as it does so, you watch as his head is just caving in, like on itself, as he's bleeding out of his ears, his nose, his eyes. Go ahead and roll 48 psychic damage.
Claire just hears around the corner. Oh, whack!
plus whatever your modifier. It would be +4.
While this is happening, I turn and like look Glare right in the face in like terror.
I didn't put +4 on it, so do I reroll?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just added 4. He is completely bloodied right now. He is looking pretty much very, 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 very injured, and he just screams out. You guys hear a blood-curdling scream in the other room when Xena goes in. After she goes in.
Glare, I'm afraid.
Also, you have a second attack.
Oh God.
That was just the first attack. What was that?
this is-
Unarmed strike as a bonus action, right?
You use the bonus action to cast the spell this
Okay.
time. Yeah,
So the second attack would be.
that's the last one. Yeah, after because you made the weapon.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I had a second attack, so.
You do. You can hit it. Yeah, you can hit one more time, but you can't do the bonus action.
Yeah, you get 2 instead of 4.
At level
I can hit with the rolling pin again?
Yeah.
at level 5, you get something called extra attack. I think I have it too, where I get to make 2 attacks.
Wait, I spend a lucky.
Okay, you're spending a luck. Aww.
I spend another lucky. Lucky. Okay, that's 2 of my luckies. I'm gonna stop there because I only have 3.
Okay, so you try to swing again, but unfortunately, he just barely manages to duck away from it.
I'm upset. I thought I was
Blair's just hearing this whack, whack, whack coming from around the corner.
All right, well, this guy he is going to try to hit back at you with his war pick as best as he can as he tries to gather himself here. But he misses completely, you Xena, and there's just a fear in his bloody eyes as he faces the crazy woman with the rolling pin. The other Durgar behind him is going to.
right?
Huh? Yeah, you didn't get hit at all.
Okay.
He like tries to swing, but you just dodge out of the way.
Okay.
The other one sort of bashes his fist together, and you watch as he grows 2 times its size.
Oh my god.
Right, they can do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So-
Claire, get in here now!
So does this one down here. And they're gonna move up and sort of begin to surround Xena.
Oh
No.
god. Help!
Jeff, you're up.
Alright. Here we fucking go. So I'm gonna come around the corner and get to the holy fucking shit.
Yep, you see a big chonky boy taking up the whole doorway.
Alright, hold on. So she went north, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Good fucking call. Here we fucking go. I am gonna cast darkness
Ooh.
right there.
Oh, nice. Okay, so remind me again.
15-foot radius, all
15-foot
dimensional.
radius. All right, well, let me draw this out here.
I mean, but I'm gonna stand like just out of the reach of it, like over there.
Hold Alt
then-
for circle. So 15 foot would be about
I'm trying to want to make sure that it's
like that type of deal, ish. No, that's a radius. No, it's way bigger
right,
than that.
yeah. So it's 30 feet long,
Yeah,
30
yeah.
feet wide.
So it would be like,
It's a
Yeah.
15-foot
Move it
radius
down.
sphere. It says.
oh, yeah. So like, sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, just like that. So
About
I got
right?
the 3 of them
Okay.
back, and then I'm gonna shout for Glare. They're blocked. Get your ass in here.
Excellent. All right. Nice job. Okay, so that's Jeff's turn. This guy up here is going to also enlarge himself. Glare, you're up.
Alright, Glare will pull his shield off the wall and come into the room to see what's going. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so you cannot, as you sort of peer into the room, there's a giant Durgar blocking the doorway, and then past below him to the south is just darkness. You can't see shit. But to the north, you do see Xena, like barely around the corner there, and she's just
I'm
surrounded.
scared. I look kind of scared, like,
She's just like in a defensive stance, like getting ready.
That's creatures. That's not a good idea. That is also not a good idea. Yet. Alright, well, I'm going to use my action to cast Enlarge on Xena.
Oh shit! So
Fucking go.
so now Xena gets
I'm hoping she bumps that friggin' thing out of the doorway for me.
No, there is just enough room for her.
Okay.
But she does kick the little one sort of out. She like sort of kicks him with her foot off to the side, and now she's taking up a big space. So now Xena, this 6 foot tall wood elf, has now grown in all proportions to 12 feet tall, and has this monstrous rolling pin in her hand.
It's like a shadowy, like crazy looking rolling pin.
Yeah, it's like got shadows swirling around it and shit. It's badass. But
That is
I'm
my
like-
spell.
I'm
for
like,
this
fee, fi, fo, fum, the better to eat you in.
oh shit!
Get in my belly.
Oh shit!
I like elbow glare in the side, and I said, come and help, not make her scarier.
I mean, really, my other spells would have hit her too, so this is really all I got.
All right.
I guess as a bonus action, I'll use my barrier thing on myself because that's all I can do as a bonus.
Okay. Cool. So you get some temp HP from that. The other
As you just see
Durgar.
this- as like a compartment opens on the side of his armor and just kind of shoots a laser at Xena that makes her grow.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check for the Durgar. This is one of the ones in the darkness to see if he can make it figure out like where he can go. And he does do okay. He rolls actually pretty well for a Durgar. And I'm gonna say he uses his movement to just be able to get out of the darkness. And he looks, but I'm gonna say that took his action to sort of like
Get his bearings.
and so that's his turn to be able to functionally get out of the darkness. This other Durgar is going to try to beat, since he doesn't have room to grow because this is getting kind of packed in here. He's gonna try to hit Xena in the shin with a war pick, but it misses because Xena is like she's in a defensive stand right now. So as he goes to hit her in the leg, she just sort of picks her leg up and just like kicks him back a bit, not letting him hit her from her defensive stance. And then this one here is also in the darkness. Let's roll for him. He got a natural 20. All right, well, he gets out, but again, he can't. That's his turn. Relman, you're up.
Oh, I have an idea.
I do
Well,
too.
first I get to move here. Can I see it on the hallway?
Yeah, you can see in the room. There's just a
Alright,
cluster
I'm just gonna move my.
basically.
I'm just gonna move my token over here so I can see in the room. Holy crap!
Yeah,
It's a bit of a shit show, eh?
it's a shit show in there. Yeah, it's a clusterfuck.
Alright.
Epic proportions.
Oh, first of all, I command my dog to attack the one blocking the door.
It goes after you, but yeah, it will.
Yeah,
It will.
just so it's set up for that.
Well, you can go ahead and make the roll if you want it.
No, I'm going to take my turn and just.
Okay.
I'm going to use produce flame on the guy in the door.
Okay. Go ahead and make attack rolls for yourself. And the dog has advantage because of pack tactics. Unfortunately, the produce flame somehow misses that big ass dude. It sort of clinks off the armor and just sort of doesn't penetrate any of the Durgar's skin. But go ahead and roll for the dog.
Fuck.
Oh damn. So
An 11.
yeah, so the dog tries to bite the Durgar's boot, but unfortunately, its teeth are not able to penetrate through the leather of the boot there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Quality rolling.
I know. Okay, so the last Durgar in the darkness here is gonna try to roll. Let's see. Let me look at their intelligence. Yeah, I mean that's enough to get out. But again, wastes his turn getting out of the darkness as he tries to get his bearings. So now everyone is packed in the north end of the room, and the wolf is in the darkness, but whatever. Since it smells, fine. All right, Xena, you're up.
Sorry, Hug. I had to.
So I'm going to try to hit the one in front of me, or yeah, I guess whichever one I'm facing. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to hit, and I'm gonna hit it with the last charge because it's 3 charges for my rolling pin.
No, actually, I think it does. Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says
Oh.
3.
No, this is a concentration spell that lasts up to a minute. Are you talking about your tattoos?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. we'll just. All right. So I'm gonna try to hit the one in front of me then.
All right, go ahead. The first one is a miss, unfortunately, as he sort of blocks it with his shield.
I can hit it again with the same one. Or?
Yes, you have another attack. Oh my goodness. So
Is
yeah,
she rolling strength or dexterity for these checks?
it's plus 7, which I believe is her. Yeah, that's
so.
fine. That's what it's supposed to be.
Well, I was just checking because I think she gets advantage on strength checks because she's bigger.
Yeah, it's not a check though.
Get advantage to hit as well, by the way, because the Shadow Blade gets advantage in low light and darkness.
Oh no shit. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, the first one hits. The first one hits. Thank you for that. That's
I
excellent.
did not.
I guess
enough.
all the other ones would have hit too, but I didn't know that at the time. I was reading it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can.
The joys of.
Well,
D&D.
I'll tell you what. That guy would have been dead then. That guy would have been dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that guy. We'll say that dude was deleted from the face of the earth with the crit, because she would have hit with one of the other strikes. But yeah, go ahead and do a 2d8 plus
A D4 for mine.
plus 4 plus another d4. So 2d8 plus 1d4 plus 4. It's a lot.
2d8 plus 1d4 plus what?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
I think I rolled that right.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
Well,
So you watch as the rolling pin hits the dude's shoulder this time as she comes down, because she's taller than him now, this Durgar, and as it does so, again it passes through, but then you just see an after effect of his shoulder crumpling as it just sort of begins to bleed, and it almost looks like his arm is broken there, and he howls out in pain that echoes throughout the halls. Xena.
Jeff, I'd like to call this what is their problem now.
Yeah, you have you have your bonus action, so you can do your normal punches, but that's it for the rolling pin.
So I can spend a point of key as a bonus action to do patient defense again.
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you get into a defensive stance once again. It's a very smart move. Okay,
I am not a take. I repeat, I am
that's
not a
really
take.
smart
I
move.
can't get in there.
The enlarged Durgar to the north is going to try to hit you with his war pick, and your patient defense, it still hits you, but it turned a crit into not a crit.
Thank you.
So that's good.
Thank
And
God.
I don't know why it didn't roll damage. Hold on. That's really... Hold on. Technical difficulties here. Always roll advantage, auto roll damage, and crit. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna roll again just to get that damage in there. Oh, whoops, sorry. Wrong button. Okay, so he deals 6 damage to you. From that one hit, Xena. As he sort of takes the war pick and stabs it into your shoulder there. The Durgar below you is going to, scared of you, he's going to also try to hit you. Does 17 hit? This patient's defense is saving your ass.
My AC is 18.
Yeah, so as he tries to hit you with the war pick, you sort of just grab his hand and just stare him in the eyes before he's able to. You're just holding it there. All right, Jeff, you're up.
Oh shit. I'm in melee range of the one right in front of me, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna sling the sword at him then.
Do it.
Come on, Beth.
Let's
See
go.
what happens.
Oh, that hits. So yeah, you strike him right in the thigh there, this giant dwarf, and you kill him. You just kind of hit him in that big, was that quarterly artery or whatever, the big one in the thigh, and he just begins to bleed out, and he falls, and he shrinks back down to a normal size, and he's dead. Okay.
So, I'm gonna move off to this. Well, I gotta move. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. This one to the north is gonna step down a bit and try to hit you, Xena. But he misses. You're just like blocking these people like a badass over here.
Your thighs, that's why. They're like, we can't get through your. Because I'm huge, you know, I'm a giant.
Yeah, you're just like blocking them, like with your checking them with your knees and everything. It's awesome. Glare. You're up.
I'm finally getting into the room that I jump over the friggin' corpse.
Yes. You see about you see like 5 of them all clustered, like right there.
They probably have really good constitution, don't they?
You don't.
I'm going to.
Oh my god.
I'm going to cast Grease.
Oh, hey!
Concentration.
Grease is not concentration, it's just a minute duration.
Nice.
And is it a 10-foot square?
It's a 10-foot square.
So you're gonna get all 4 of these guys. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna make this color. What color is it? Let's do.
So they. When Grease appears, each character standing in its area must succeed at a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
All right, we're gonna go clockwise here. They're not the most dexterous of creatures, so.
That's kind of what I figured. They look very sturdy, but not very fast.
Larian said, I didn't know that you like cooking with bacon grease too.
Please don't cook with stuff. I use it just to, like, you know, make sure my my armor doesn't, like, rust or anything like that.
Yes. So you watch as Glare pulls out some of the old grease that Xena used in her kitchens, rubs it between his paws, and it disappears out of his hands and appears beneath the dwarves, and they all just begin to slip and slide, and they all fall, all 4 of them on top of each other in a big dwarf pile.
It's almost like these just make me smile.
Really, Cat? Really?
Yeah.
For Grease?
Don't get mad at him. I'm probably not
It works really well for my armor. It's perfect. It's got just the right kind of, you know, slickness to make sure like the joints don't rust or anything like that. It's smooth. It doesn't squeak. See?
He starts moving his like arm up and down. It doesn't squeak at all.
I'm just like, I don't care, focus!
One of the dwarfs on the ground is just gonna stay on the ground because he's like underneath them all, but he's gonna try to hit you anyway with his war pick. Does 18 hit, Glare?
No.
You just sort of step on his. You just sort of step on his war pick like no. One of the other ones is gonna try to do the same thing and try to hit Xena's foot, which is like the size of the dwarf at this point, and he's gonna try to hit you with his war pick, but misses completely. As you just sort of move your foot out of the way in a very agile fashion. He can't hit you. Damn, you guys are doing great here. This guy is gonna. Oh man, it's gonna be hard for him to. I'm gonna say for the purposes of this, since they're all clumped up there, I'm gonna say he has to make another dex check at disadvantage.
Well, if they move into the square or start their turn there, I think they have to make another save.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it's a disadvantage though because they're all piled up on top of each other on this grease pool. So he tries to get up and falls on his ass again. So yeah. But he can throw a javelin. So there's that. So he can do that. So he's gonna throw a javelin at Xena because that's.
Go.
Xena, you just sort of catch it between your fingers and you look at it and just break it. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Pick your teeth with it and then break it. Relbin, I forgot. Did I forget about your wolf last time, the damage, or did it miss?
Missed. 1 and 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was in my darkness too.
okay.
I feel bad.
It's fine. You can drop the darkness if you wanted, Jeff, since no one's in it anymore.
I'm gonna drop it on my next turn since concentration spell.
Okay.
Can't you do it at any
You can do it at any time.
Can I?
Yeah, you
I'll
can do it
throw
right now.
Get
Okay.
out of here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Relbin, you're up.
Okay, just taking a peek in here. See what I can see. I'm gonna come up to here. Any of them standing?
The 2 big ones are the only ones on their feet right now.
I love
Okay.
Grease.
I can stay where I am, but I'm just put my token right here just so I can see.
Sure.
I can command my wolf to attack this one, and I'm going to produce flame on one that's standing. This one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll all that stuff. The wolf has advantage. Produce
Back by the
flame.
math dice.
Produce flame unfortunately misses as it just hits a part of the Durgar's armor and doesn't manage to scorch anything
20.
substantial. The wolf, however, is more successful as it attacks the dwarf and just bites him right in the face, like right in the fucking face. It just bites him, and you hear him scream as he's slipping around on the grease, and the wolf is just dragging him through the grease, like dragging him around as it's biting him. Go ahead and roll damage.
The clack by the math rock.
Yes. All right. He takes 10 points of damage, and his face is bleeding. He's not feeling good right now. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep my character there, where it is.
Cool.
For
This
sake.
yes, this Durgar is gonna try to stand as best he can. No, no, it's not gonna work. He's gonna throw a javelin at Xena. I mean, you know. But it misses. Again, Xena
A
just...
huge target, but yet I'm very nimble.
Yeah, you're just grabbing these little toothpicks that they're throwing at you, and you're like...
I'm just like...
And with that, it is your turn.
Okay, whichever one looks like not as damaged, I'm gonna attack, because I'm gonna try to take a big chunk out of that one.
Okay, the one directly in front of you hasn't been...
Hasn't been hit yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit that one then.
Okay, go for it. I'm gonna say it's this one just so you can clear the room a bit. Yeah, the
I
first...
have advantage, but...
Yeah, but it's still low.
I can
So-
hit again.
Yes, the first one he just manages to duck under, but this one hits. And this time you hit him right square in the jaw. Yeah.
Okay.
Kapow!
So do I roll the D8 plus 1 D4 plus 4?
Yes. 2d8 plus 1d4 plus 4. And as your rolling pin connects with his jaw, his gums and teeth begin to bleed, and his lips also begin to bleed as now his whole beard, his whole white beard, is being covered in blood from the damage that this has caused. Yeah, and he is very much bloodied, and you know, one more good hit and he's out.
Okay. And then Oh, you're cutting out, Perry.
Oh, sorry. Am I?
Is that my 2 turns? Or
No, you still have a bonus action that you can use.
Okay.
But let me reconnect on the call. There we go.
I think I'm just gonna try to hit him with an unarmed strike because I just can't spend too many more ki right now. I'm a little nervous.
Okay,
So I'm gonna take my chances
That's fair.
and do an unarmed strike.
go for it. That hits. Go ahead and roll. This is going to be plus another...
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4 since you're big.
Roll 1.
It doesn't matter anyway, he's dead. So you hit him across the jaw with the rolling pin. He is bleeding down his beard, and then you just punch him right square in the face, knocking him completely back against the wall. And you guys hear this impact as this giant Durgar hits the wall, and as he does so, he shrinks and then collapses onto the ground, and he is completely dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some flour on him and do a dance. I'm just kidding.
His friend just howls out in pain. No, Frank! He doesn't actually say that. He says that in under comments, so you don't understand it. But he's going to try to hit you anyway. With this war pick. But he misses wildly. He tries to hit you, but again, you sort of grab his arm with both hands.
It's coming back, baby. I don't know.
You all are doing really well. Jeff, you're up.
Awesome. It's time for some Eldritch Blast.
They are all prone, aren't they?
Yep. So they're got disadvantage.
Except for
right?
the big one.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna step right over here,
Yeah.
and then. Oh wait. I don't even. Have we been like beating on these guys, or are they just on their asses?
Two of them are a bit hurt. One from the wolf, and the other from something I don't remember.
I think Zeta punched him.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna throw them both at the guy right in front of me.
The dude on the ground or the big one?
Oh, the dude on the ground. I moved into the room, like
Okay.
down to the south. So just,
Got it.
Just
All right. So you have disadvantage on these because they're all on the ground from the grease. But go for it. Damn. So the first one sort of strikes the ground next to the Durgar's head as he's just slippering around on the ground, kind of hard to hit. Go ahead and roll your second with disadvantage. That one, I believe, hits. Yes. So you do 13 points of force damage as you strike this guy with the second slash from your sword. This crackling beam of energy strikes him right square in the chest on the ground. And he is looking bloodied from just that, so good strike.
get.
Glare.
Let's go.
Blair drops his shield to the ground. It takes Fregarak in both hands and starts swinging down.
Oh shit! You're gonna hammer him down. Oh, I love it. Go ahead and roll with advantage. That's awesome. He's just chopping these people up, banging them up with his.
Dang, that's probably gonna hit. Let's see if it crits.
Oh my god! So
Damn.
you watch as Glare takes this giant mace
11 damage.
and smacks this Durgar in the gut when the wolf is still biting on his face, and he's like screaming out, "Ah!" He's getting bludgeoned now.
I'm swinging again.
Oh yeah, go for it. More with advantage. Oh man, yeah, he's yep. Go ahead and damage. Oh my god.
Oh frick! It didn't roll on D20, did it?
No, it didn't. It didn't roll the damage, but you can just roll. It's 1d10 plus 5.
I did. It rolled on D&D Beyond for some reason. I rolled
weird.
a 10.
Okay.
So it's a 15 damage.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. So you just sort of hit him twice in the stomach, and his guts sort of just spill out into the ground. He's dead.
See, I can do it too. She's not the only one.
Yes. This he's gonna try to use his movement to stand, and he rolls a natural 1, so he's just gonna try to hit Xena again. He crits you, Xena, but I mean, to your large size, it doesn't hurt as much as you thought. It's more like annoying. You're like, "Ugh." And you just kind of turn and look over at him, and he like looks terrified. But you take 6 points of piercing damage as this little like toothpick of a pick hits you in the foot. Yeah. So that's it for his turn. And this guy is gonna throw a javelin. A javelin at Xena. Now, Xena. This would normally hit you, but you're a monk.
Oh god.
So you can actually catch projectiles. He doesn't know that very well. That this is not going to work though. So you can roll 1d10 plus 8 to see if you can catch this thing. Yeah. So the javelin flies at you, and you just sort of close your eyes and then catch it with one hand, and then open your eyes right before it hits your face, and break it in that one hand. And he just looks absolutely terrified on the ground. Relbin, you're up.
Monks, man.
Yeah, I know.
I
I can't hear Hugga.
Oh, that's what's muted.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Is this guy still prone?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been
I'm gonna
trying.
do-
But... They can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna produce flame on this guy.
Uh-huh. Alright, so you
Quality roll.
summon this flame in your hand and chuck it at him, and it hits. And you hit him right in the beard. His beard is burning.
Okay, and I can command my wolf to attack that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for the wolf. It has advantage because he's on the ground, even though
Yep.
there's no one on him.
Yeah.
It's going for the throat.
That's a 23.
23 to hit? Okay, so yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. As the wolf jumps, pounces on this dude, going for the throat. Okay, and yeah, he starts biting him, and he is looking very, very hurt at this point.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. This one on the ground is gonna try to get up again. Oh man, these guys. These guys.
I had bacon grease.
They're just
love
not
grease.
doing it. He's gonna throw a javelin and glare because I'm tired of throwing shit at Xena. All right, glare.
I'm a target.
My AC is technically lower because I dropped my shield.
Yeah, but not enough to matter. You just
Okay.
You just sort of take frag rack and just bat the javelin out of the way. Get that shit out of here. You know. Yeah, that's it for him. Xena, you're up.
I just want to try to hit whichever one seems not as hurt.
That would be the one that hit your toe with a pick.
Not my toe.
Yeah.
With a pick. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay, go for it. Oh man. Yeah, you miss
Alright.
unfortunately the first strike.
Okay, second one.
That one does hit, so you managed to clobber him on the head with the rolling pin. So go ahead and roll 2d8, 1d4 plus 4.
Yep. Nothing has hit me, so I haven't had to roll concentration yet.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, I was expecting this to hit you guys a little bit. Okay, lower rolls there, but you still he manages to avoid the majority of the enormous rolling pin, but you still clip the top of his head, and you watch as like there's blood coming out of his head, and he's like grasping his
Definitely
head.
got a
and
haircut.
Yeah, definitely got a haircut for sure. So you still have a bonus action.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit him with the unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a hit. So that's your normal plus we can add a 1d4.
So it's normally a 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll that normally, and then you can roll another 1d4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's 10 plus 3. So yeah, so you swing with the rolling pin, and then you just kick him with the same foot that he tried to kick with the pick, and you deal 13 points of damage, and he is looking very hurt.
Yay.
On death's door, pretty much.
And I get a charge back.
Yes. The large Durgar in front of you takes his war pick and tries to hit you, but you just smoothly dodge out of the way of the war pick swing, and Jeff, you're up.
I'm just kind of like standing back here, just bewildered by like this giant fucking like cooking mug, and I'm just gonna like swing my sword and Eldritch Blast the guys in front of me again while I'm just like staring at what this craziness is going on over here.
Okay.
This is everything I imagined and more.
I'm just like standing there with my mouth open, and I'm just like swinging my sword with one hand, not even looking at what I'm swinging at.
First one hits. So you take out the one on the ground in front of you as the first Eldritch Blast just sort of blows up his head.
Oh, shit.
And the second one, yeah, you hit him too. So he's dead as well. So you just execute two of them on the ground who were nearing death. They're dead.
Hell yeah.
All right, Glare, you are back up.
Well, I'll walk carefully between Xena and this the grease pile here. Just kind of scoot between her legs. Excuse me, coming through. And I'm gonna swing at the big one with Fragrak with two hands.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
That's probably gonna hit.
Oh, yeah, that does hit. It does do the lower damage because it.
Of course, because I said two-handed.
Yeah, that's okay.
Uh,
Yep. So that one hits, and you sort of hit him in the thigh there, and you kind of hear a bone crunch a bit, but
right.
he's still looking.
Bring it around for a second hit.
Yeah. 9 points of damage. Oh, and yeah, so you hit him once in that spot, you hit him again, you hear the bone crack the first time, you go for that spot again, break his leg completely, and he shrinks back down to size and crumbles.
Yeah, it's what you get for ignoring me.
This Durgar about to piss his pants is gonna try to hit you with a war pick glare since you're in range.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just sort of like, really, and just kick his war pick away. Relbin, you're up.
the last one's prone.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have the wolf go into the thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe it has just enough movement.
If it moves into the
Oh,
range,
yeah.
it has to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm moving it around. Trying to
Okay,
get him lined up
he's
here.
still prone.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I'll attempt to do produce flame on him.
Okay, go for it. Disadvantage, but
Yeah. I'll just roll another d20.
that
+9.
misses unfortunately, as you just
Yeah.
sort of hit the stone floor with the flame.
2d20 +9.
Yes,
That's
that hits.
Yeah.
That hits. Yeah.
17 plus 9. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Huh. That's just a hit though. He's rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the wolf bites him and is now like holding onto his leg like a chew toy, just like dragging it, you know. So yeah, he's looking. Yeah, he's not in a good spot right now. All right, Xena, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it.
Yeah, you can actually hit him from there because I think doesn't she
I
have
think it
reach?
makes sense to reach.
Yeah.
One sec.
I think she has reach.
Or I can move up too, right? 'Cause, like,
You don't want to move into the grease. 'cause
Yeah, well,
you'll
you'd have
make a
to. You
dex-
might slip, but I'm just gonna.
I can.
Yeah,
Being
no,
large,
she does have
the creature-
she does because she's large. It's because she's large that she gets the reach, I believe. So go ahead and
Okay. It doesn't actually say in here.
I know, but like the size categories, I think I don't know. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and roll the damage that hits.
Rule of cool.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. He's probably dead anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you come down with the rolling pin, and then you just watch as where that rolling pin impacted in the center of his body, he just is bleeding out everywhere, like from south of his body from that impact point and north, and he's dead.
Jesus.
Take some salt out of my pouch and sprinkle it on him.
And that's it.
They're not undead. That really doesn't help anything.
All right. So that's the end of combat.
Glare walks over and retrieves his shield from the ground.
Yep. You just pick it up, sort of take some of the blood off.
Okay. Good thing is my animal companion, my summoned beast, will last an hour.
Yes. And while
Well,
you're
that went well, I think.
Yes.
I feel a tad exhausted, but
I didn't know you could move like that. Like you were like bobbing and weaving.
Yeah,
She was 12 feet tall. What do you mean, bobbing and weaving?
she's still 12 feet tall.
It was quite an
I mean,
impressive display.
It's all the practice we got at the tavern, you know, with all the people in the kitchen. I gotta move quick, get the dinner ready.
Just like to put it in perspective, we're all actually looking up at her, and she's like
Yeah.
stepping around on the ground, like shaking a little bit, and it's just like
Rushing.
still terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the option of making her smaller, but I kind of figured, you know, she was already terrifying. Let's lead into that.
Then I just leave.
So I guess we can check them for any sort
Yeah.
of things that they have on them.
Yeah.
Is this just like a single room? There's no
So-
exits or anything like that?
Yeah, go. Yeah, so with your perception, Glare, you notice a few things. So first of all, this room is clearly a barracks type of room,
Okay.
and there's a low stone table that's flanked by these stone benches that dominate the room, and there's these braziers along the room, along the walls of the room, that are illuminated by these glowing hot coals, and so you see like. Just hazy smoke everywhere. But with your perception, Glare, you find what you see an indentation in the east wall. Like
An
the
indentation, you
yeah,
say?
it looks like off from the rest of it, but it's just barely noticeable.
Glare's gonna kind of curiously walk over and push at it with his mace.
Okay. Yeah.
We could have pushed it from a safer distance if you wanted.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, so there's a small 5 foot wide, 10 foot tall. Well, not small, I guess. There's a normal sized door that swings open into this 5 foot diameter tunnel that leads somewhere.
Hmm.
Well, we have a couple options, but obviously they were trying to hide something here.
Oh, also, all the Jurgar, they didn't have any gold or anything on them, but they do all have scale mail and shields. But that's pretty much all they have.
Wait, what kind of shield?
Just normal, like, standard.
Plus 2 AC if you use it.
Yeah, plus 2 AC.
Oh, I already used a shield.
Yeah.
I was just worried if it was any better than what I had. That's all.
I'm gonna take the time to do a ritual cast of detect magic again and see if we can continue on.
Yeah, so there's no magic here, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured yet.
So, shall we go through the secret door? I kind of feel like that's the more, prevalent situation.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, why not?
Kind of want to see where it goes.
I'll admit I'm curious as well.
Fine with that.
All right, who's going in first?
I guess Glare will lead.
Point to Glare.
Okay. Clang, 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 clang. Okay, so Glare, you're now in the secret tunnel. Who's behind Glare?
I am.
Okay, and then who's behind Xena?
I'll go.
Rob.
I'll follow up the rear.
Okay, and then Jeff in the rear.
My wolf will then be walking with me, I guess. It's
Aw.
small.
He's a pupper. Okay, so yeah, the wolf is there too.
Okay.
So as you guys make your way through, you see another room with nobody in it. So you can just kind of, I'm just gonna move you guys in there just for the purposes of this. Okay, and the wolf is there too. So this rectangular room has 2 sets of double doors, one to the north and one to the south. There's a brazier of more glowing hot coals in each corner of the room, and in the middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is drawn an illustration that looks something like a map. What do you do?
Can we investigate it further? Take a look at it a little bit closer.
Yes. As you look at the map and the drawing on the map closer, it looks like a pretty accurate depiction of 10 towns and the environment around it. Now, what's more interesting than that is that mounted on top of this map is a thin iron stand on the table. And on top of that iron rod is a 6-inch tall dragon figurine carved out of like a Chardolin miniature dragon, basically, that looks just like the dragon you saw fly away with its wings outstretched. Now,
does it appear to be magical?
I
can read off what it has.
It's there's a very, very faint aura. It's not enough to be like a pure magic item, but there's something about it that is a little magical. Yeah.
About where does it look like it's positioned on the map?
So here's the thing. When you look at it, it's like the iron, the the iron rod that's connecting it is like attached into the map, and there's a groove that's carved into the table that would allow the figurine sort of to move from one settlement to the other, like along the map. You also see a lever on the west side of the table.
You don't suppose this is how they send it to a place, this map?
I wouldn't have the faintest idea. This is.
I'm gonna take the time to study this, I think, actually, because this seems a little bit more intricate, and I'm gonna use Identify as a ritual.
I'm kind of curious if it's not a way to send it somewhere, but a map of where it actually is.
Okay. So you use Identify probably on the lever or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I choose one object that I must touch to cast the spell. If it is a magical item or some other magical imbued item, I learn its properties and how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it requires a tournament to use and how many charges it has.
Okay. So
I can
you
learn whatever spells are affecting it. Sorry.
you think that the pulling the lever will sort of move the dragon along the path that it is preset to go in. So that's what you learn, is that this device sort of maps out the dragon's, the figurine's path along this map. If you pull it. That's what you learn with the Identify spell.
What if we were to alter on this map where it was going?
Oh?
You mean just like make it fly in a big old circle for 5 days?
I was thinking to try to fly it into like a frozen water or something like that.
I mean, I think we could at least stall it.
So does it look like the grooves are like carved in a particular way in the map? Can I use men to maybe fix where they've got the grooves carved?
No, it looks like it's preset. It looks like if you it's only
Okay.
going to go in one way, I guess, by your inspecting of it. It's only going to
Okay.
go on one path.
So can I try to alter the path by like carving in with like, I don't know, a dagger or something like that and change it in its course?
Make a tinker check.
Okay. And I do have Tinker's tools. So just a straight intelligence then, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I did a save. That's just it's not +7. It's
Yeah, that's enough.
in a row.
You think after inspecting it is that this isn't meant to, like, after looking at it more and inspecting how it works, this doesn't, you don't think it would control anything. You think it's just a preset flight path of where this figurine would go.
Okay.
So would it basically be like what I had mentioned? Is it basically like telling us like where the dragon is, pretty much?
It's kind of like a
That's
radar showing it where it currently is.
That's what you would guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And it looks
you'd
like-
have to pull it to see where, but yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's set to go to other towns after it goes to Tensrick or whatever it is, right?
So 10 towns is comprised of 10 different like small villages and stuff, and it's like it's going from one to one basically. It's going from this town to that town, but it's based on where the grooves are and the path that it takes.
Well, Glaire's gonna take a moment to quickly kind of scribble down its path and see if maybe that'll help later.
Okay, so yeah, you pull the lever to see the path, and you watch as the figurine moves in a certain pattern, and you're scribbling down which way it's going. So this is the path that it's taking.
And then it comes right back.
Yeah, so I just shared it with you guys.
Coming back here.
Yeah, so you
Hopefully
got
Penelope got everybody out.
Well, the problem is apparently it's going to go
one
to
path.
multiple villages, so I don't know if
Yeah.
she had time to.
yeah. So
Probably
first
not.
it's going to Duggan's Hold, then it's going to attack that, then it's going to go to Goodmead, attack that, East Haven, attack, and so on and so forth. And then it looks like the last city before coming back is Bryn Shander, which is the one that you all came from.
Well, that's great. Okay, well, I guess we have to hurry it up a little bit.
So does it look like we can open the doors? Is there anything obscuring them at all, or they're just normal doors?
The doors ahead, yeah, you can open them.
Glaire's gonna position himself in front of one and kind of motion to the others.
North door or south door?
I'm gonna
Can
say.
I look for traps, by the way? Like, along, like, the floors and places?
Yeah, as you move along, I'll say you can make a wisdom perception check. Just as you're moving, I'll say this roll counts. Oh, excellent. Okay, yeah, so you're keeping an eye out for traps as you're all going.
Like, these people are scary.
North or south? I'm kind of inclined to say that south is where we came from, so we should go north.
I
Okay,
would say south might take us kind of back into where we were.
excellent. So I'm gonna just. You don't have to be in there, but I just want to move you in there just so you can see the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all make your way north into the room, Zena's keeping an eye out for traps. You see that in this room, braziers are heaped with glowing hot coals that heat the chamber. There's a large stone bed covered in soot-stained furs. Its head is against the north wall. In a shallow niche above the bed is a bas relief. Is a bas relief of a giant scowling Durgar clenching its teeth, and at the foot of the bed is a flat-topped iron trunk sealed with a bulky padlock. A stone door is set into the western wall, basically right behind where Jeff is on the map. There's another small door there.
Anything magical looking in the room?
Oh, let me see.
I want to know if that chest and that padlock are magical.
You don't see anything. Sorry, I'm just reading through everything to make sure.
Yep,
There's
that's fine.
nothing magical that you can detect.
Visibly see right now.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna scoot over and let Xena keep looking for traps in the room.
Okay, so Xena, as you sort of look around the room, you see the door there. The door itself doesn't appear to be trapped. There's also the trunk is currently locked, but just opening it, you don't think would set off any traps if you just opened it. But you can't
You said
see
it was
what's
locked, right?
yeah, but it's locked and it's bolted to the floor. But like you don't think picking the lock or anything would do any traps.
I can try, but I don't have, like, picks. I'm not a rogue or anything.
So you don't have to be. Glaire's actually proficient with thieves' tools now.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell Glare.
And so is, if I remember correctly, so is Jeff, if I remember.
I thought I was, but I'm not seeing it now.
It would.
I just turn around and tell them it looks like this is bolted to the floor, so clearly they didn't want it going anywhere.
Oh no.
Doesn't look like
Yeah,
that
okay, yeah.
anything is trapped though. If you guys want to take a look at it and try to open it.
Well, I can take some time to try that, I guess.
Okay. Does anyone want to help him?
I mean, yeah, I'll help him.
Or we can say that Xena's action was helping too. Say, go ahead and make a. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I just go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, go ahead and roll a tinker check with advantage.
What do I roll?
That's the proper one.
You don't
it
have
should
to
be.
roll. You're just helping him.
Oh, an advantage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, you try to pick the lock, but it's just too tough. Do you want to keep trying?
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. Why not?
Okay.
There we go.
All right. This time, after it takes you a bit of time, a bit longer than you wanted, but you do open the lock eventually. You see inside a pair.
Dwarf.
No, you see a pair of dwarven sandals, like made out of obsidian in there. You see a quilted smoking jacket about the size for a dwarf with 50 gemstones sewn in it. You see a bearded comb made out of malachite with 7 red garnets in it. And you see a hookah made of platinum and star sapphire, and a rolled up leather scroll with a bunch of this is a roll up leather scroll. You'd have to open it to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some good stuff in here.
Oh, like what?
Does any of it look magical?
No wonder that they bolted it to the ground.
You're not getting any magical vibes from these, but they do look valuable.
Okay. Yeah, no kidding.
Is there really weather? Is there ever weather up here for sandals? This seems odd. Maybe that's why it's in the chest.
Oh well, I guess Glare will kind of start pulling it out and putting it into his bag. I'm gonna stop with the scroll though and see if I can unroll it and read it.
Okay. When you pull everything out of the chest, as you pull out the last item, as you pull out the leather scroll, you see that the bottom of the trunk begins to raise slightly, and as you do so, you all look up, and the stone visage above the bed opens its mouth, and a cloud of gas begins to fill the room.
Yep.
So,
Sorry, I thought I checked my bag.
you check the. You couldn't tell until you open, like, you take everything out. That's why it's a tough trap. But everyone make a Constitution saving throw as you try to hold your breath in time. All right.
I'll take it.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is going to be awful. So, Xena fail, Relvin fail,
Glare failed.
Glare fails. Jeff, do you get advantage or is that just...
I don't know why it doubled.
Okay.
Why it doubled.
All of you fail, apparently. So you all take 22 points of poison damage.
Ooh, so
almost
let me
dead
just.
now.
What's that?
I'm almost dead. I only have 4 hit points.
I need to read to see what my barrier does because I'm not sure if it would still be up at this point. Where is that feature?
Jesus.
Da-da-da-da.
So it's 22 damage.
22.
Do I have to make a concentration check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wish this told me more about what the freaking ability actually does without having
You're
to go
fine.
into the.
He's the only one. The healer's the only one that freaking passed it.
No, that was something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's to maintain concentration on my
But
spell.
you all instinctively begin to rush out of the room.
Yeah.
And it looks like the gas just fills the room and just hangs
So-
hangs in the air for now.
So I'm gonna say I probably don't have my temporary hit points because it doesn't say how long I keep them, but it's probably been long enough that the shield's fallen off.
No, I'll say you can keep them. Yeah, I'll say you
okay.
can keep them. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it like your next rest?
Yeah.
I can't use it again until my next long rest, but I basically had
Most-
used it and I still had the temporary.
Yeah, most temp HP sources will last until they're used.
Okay.
For the day.
So how much was it total?
22 total damage.
Okay, so that'll be 17 for me then.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, I'm just sitting
Did
on the
Discord
floor
just
and-
goddamn mute me again?
But yeah, you all would rush out of the room at the very least. No, you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to stay in there.
No.
I'm just sitting on the floor outside and I can't get up.
Mm.
Like, I just feel sick.
I
Okay,
don't want to do this now, but I.
Wait. No. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna. So after we get out of there, everything, I'm gonna reach in my bag, and I'm gonna toss everybody one of my healing potions.
Oh, keep them. I have my own.
Okay.
How much
Well, then
do I get?
I'm gonna give one. It's 2d plus 4 or 2d4 plus 2.
I was actually going to recommend taking a short rest here instead so we don't have to use them. Maybe we can use hit dice instead.
Oh, can we?
Okay.
Yeah.
I-
We do a
Can we
short
go
rest?
back to that room with the, maybe with the secret door in it and kind of position yourself there because then we can escape
Yeah.
if we need to?
Sure.
Close the doors. Barricade ourselves in while we take a short rest.
Yes. And there are actual beds in here, but they're a bit cramped. But
It's better than nothing.
Long
Okay,
rest
well,
about
we
an hour, right?
Yeah, I think it's an hour for a short rest.
Oh, a short rest is an hour. Yes. Short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on the bright side, their stuff looks really valuable.
Mm.
Yeah.
So now that we're taking the short rest during that, can I read the scroll now?
Yeah. So it's written in a language. Do you know Dwarvish?
I actually do know Dwarvish.
Oh, well, this is what's written on it. There's a sequence of numbers written on it. I will paste it in the chat here for you.
So what do we roll, by the way, for to heal from the short rest?
You have, I think, 3 more hit dice you can use, Xena. So you can do 3d8 to heal up. Up to 3d8. You don't have to use them all, but that's pretty good.
Die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably use. Let's see. I get a D8. I'm probably gonna use 3 myself. So 3d8 plus 3.
Yep.
Will that be enough? Yeah, that should be enough.
I'm gonna use 2.
Yes.
Why did it only roll 1 of them?
Yeah, why
Okay,
is it
well,
rolling
9.
I don't know why that's only doing a 1d8.
Just type /roll. And
Oh,
Oh,
you
dang.
can also
I
add
actually-
your.
I fully healed.
You can add your con modifier as well, Saturn. So it's add another.
I'm just gonna roll immediately.
Add another.
running out, Barry.
Oh, I don't know why it does
You're
that.
good. Never mind,
Okay.
you're not.
I don't know why he just randomly mutes me either.
Add another 6 to yours, Xena, because you have to add your Constitution modifier as well. So you get another
Okay.
6 from that.
Yeah, I rolled two maxes on my heals, so I actually am fully healed.
I'm not
There,
yet,
that's
but
better.
I'm back to what I was before I took the damage.
And you can get another +2 as well, Jeff, because
Oh, because of my constitution.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do 13.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, you see a sequence of 3 numbers so there's like 8 sets of 3 numbers each that appear to be in sequences.
Some kind of code or cipher? I'm going to go ahead and see if I can. Down. So it's sets of 3, it looks like?
Yes. Sets of 3.
Dwarvish is a little rusty. It's been a while since, there was a dwarf in, Baldur's Gate, and, every now and then we chat, and he told the best jokes. It was amazing, like good old. Anyways, roughly translated, it comes out 1, 3. Why is it just numbers?
I'm gonna cast guidance on Claire.
Okay. I don't
You are guided.
know if I.
Blair got all the treasure before we ran out.
Yeah, he
Oh
did.
yeah, I had.
Yeah. It didn't trigger until he pulled the last thing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got some Indiana Jones shit going on.
Yeah, it was funny. Like if you had left one thing in the way it's written, if you had left one item in
Yeah,
there, it would
I
not
just
have.
didn't want us to run out without.
Yeah, I know.
That's fair. So. I think you get your key points back, don't you, Xena?
Yes, you get
Yeah,
all
I
your
do.
key points.
Thank God.
Yay.
I don't get my lucky unless it's a long rest, though.
Yeah,
but
I don't get
got
my
one left.
defensive barrier unless it's a long rest either.
Yeah, but at least I got my.
Remember, some of you also have inspiration die as well, so
I don't
make
right
sure
now.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
save that bad boy for a rainy day.
Okay, well, I guess is everyone good now? I mean, yeah, that was, the less obvious trap than I've ever seen.
Do we want to try to go back and see if that room's cleared up by now?
I don't like that room. Let's try a different one.
We can go east instead, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember the
I'm
hallway,
game.
that direction it went, we couldn't see any further, like it just kind of faded out, so I'm sure there's something else that direction.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's stealth.
yes, everyone make stealth checks again.
My specialty.
Yay! Yay, Glare! You're doing stuff. Oh yay, Relvin! Woo. Oh damn!
Whoop.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Cool,
so
I got you guys.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so Jeff manages to cover for a few of his teammates here. Okay, so what's the
Yeah,
marching
Claire will be
order?
up front.
Up front with Xena. We'll do like
I'll
this.
be yeah.
Something like that. The wolf is.
I'll be somewhere in the front.
Gone.
There.
Is the wolf is gone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like either Glare or I could go first. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So yeah, you all are going, marching along here, and you come to this pathway. You see a room to the south, and down there you do hear you hear loud mechanical noises in the room to the south as well, and it's also heated and illuminated by more of those braziers and glowing hot coals. That's the room where the arrow slit was that the bird went in. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. My familiar's still just chilling in the hallway, isn't he? He's probably like right above us.
Yeah.
Well, I start to head down there.
Okay.
Okay.
As you head down there, Xena, you see that, it's the room with the arrow slit, the iron lever, and the iron winch. And you see there's a floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room that contains a shaft with chains running up and down away from it. And the chains are in constant motion. And you hear these loud mechanical noises higher up the shaft and farther down as well. It appears to be some sort of elevator-like mechanism. And then there's a set of double doors in the east wall, and air is sort of entering into the room from the 4 arrow slits in the south wall. So the cold air is filtering in, but the heat from the braziers is keeping it somewhat at bay.
This is the room that the bird did the lever thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with your passive perception, you notice one more thing that might change what you do here. You see in the southwest corner of the room, with your passive perception, you notice cold breath, sort of like coming out, like breathing, basically.
Can I just like throw a cookie at it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just take a cookie and I just like, do I roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just make
my dart. Yeah, hold on.
make a roll. Okay,
Yeah.
you throw the cookie at where the breath is, and it goes kapow, and you hear a dude go, ow! Oh shit! And the invisible figure sort of becomes uninvisible, and he just puts his hands up, and it's a Durgar, and he's like, oh shit, don't shoot.
I'm like, were you back there?
Um,
Did we miss one?
No,
'Cause-
nope. I don't know these guys.
Can I roll to see if he's lying? If he's one of the people in the other room?
I think at this point, Glare would be joining her.
Yeah,
From
make an insight check.
Same.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't, you get the sense that he's lying in the fact that he doesn't know who they are, but you get the sense that he's not being harmful. It seems like he's just trying not
He's
to be
not
hurt.
hostile?
Yeah, he's not hostile. He just seems to not want to be killed right now.
Well, looks like we found a
Alright.
coward.
Well, so I'm gonna walk up
Yep.
to him. I'm gonna draw my blade. I'm gonna pin him against the wall. I'm gonna say, "I want you to tell me everything you know about this place and what's going on.
Yep.
I want you to do it right now."
Yep, same page. Don't, no worries. Hey, listen,
They failed.
I'm here. My name is Drek. Nice to meet you guys. If you're here to kill Zardarok Sunblight, I am not on his side. I am actually undercover.
Zardarok.
What?
Who's Zardarok?
He's the guy
That's the
that
guy we're trying to kill.
the speaker
okay.
the speaker told you about. He's the bad guy, the
Yeah.
warlord. He's like, I'm not on his team. I'm on a different faction. I'm undercover. I don't want any trouble. Please don't kill me.
I'm just glaring at him. How do I know you're not
Insight
lying
check.
to me?
Well, we did just roll insight. I guess, do we have to roll it again?
No. You get the sense he's telling the truth
Okay.
Okay.
from those rolls.
I'll just.
Yeah, I just
I'll
tell
lower my
you,
blade.
like, it seems like he is telling the truth.
Sure you don't want to hit him with your teapot?
I mean, I could.
No, please, no. That cookie hurt by itself.
I'll lower my blade.
So where does this elevator go? And I point to the elevator.
It goes down to the forge, and then it goes up to the upper floor as well.
So where's Zardarak?
I don't actually know that, but maybe there's someone who is. If I could show you her.
You know anything about that giant metal dragon, ice dragon thing they sent to?
Yeah, that's his like weapon to kill
How do we
everybody.
stop it?
I mean, you gotta hit it really hard, a lot.
There's no way. There's nothing that controls the dragon that we can find in here.
No, he controls it. It's like magical.
Well, take us to him.
I don't know where he is, but yeah, he's probably down there somewhere. But I think maybe my boss knows. I was gonna take you to her,
Okay, fine. We're running out of time. Take us wherever.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm sorry. Just no more cookies. Okay, no more cookies though. Okay.
I glare at him.
Yeah. He sort of leads you all down the hallway. If you'll follow, you follow him.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember, any tricks and you're getting this mace upside the back of their head.
No worries.
Behind him,
I heard it all.
I've got like cookies in my hand and
Oh shit.
I'm just following behind him.
It's fucking terrifying. All right, so he leads you all down the hallway to this set of double doors. I'm just gonna put you all there. As he opens the door and you all look in, I'm just gonna move you there just so you can see. You see in here 3 braziers are heaped with glowing hot coals that illuminate and heat this long hall. At the eastern end is a hexagonal stone table surrounded by 6 stone chairs. Seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Durgar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 Durgar cooks. At the sight of you, in their little aprons, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons, but the old Durgar says something in Dwarvish that keeps them at bay. And she says, "Hey, you fucking fools, what are you doing? Can't you see they're on their outside?"
Out of curiosity, how are there 2 different factions inside the same base?
Yeah, exactly what I want to know.
She says, "I'll tell you why. That damn Zardarak buffoon thinks he can marry me."
Oh, I mean, yeah,
I'd never
Great,
marry
that'd
someone
go a
as
lot.
stupid and smelly as him,
Smelly.
But, I figured I'd hear him out and just see what he had to say. But hey, if you're no friends of him, he's no friend of mine. I mean you no harm.
Okay, this honestly is not what I expected this morning when I woke up and thought, let's go attack a dwarven fort.
Yeah, I really didn't expect this. Well, look, lady, the guy that apparently wants to marry you is about to use a dragon to murder a lot of people. Is there any way you can, help us? Or, just, I don't know, point us in the right direction of this guy so we could stop him?
Okay,
At the very least?
I don't know his exact whereabouts in this shithole that he lives in, but I can tell you that he's in the forge area at the lowest level of the fortress somewhere. So if you can find one of them elevators, yeah, get down there. I can tell you that the dragon creature thing he has is going on a predetermined flight path.
Yeah, we kind of deduced that.
Oh, nice. Well, if you want to know something else that he's up to, he's capturing all manner of beasts in here, including a Myconid sovereign.
Oh, what?
Oh, you don't know about those?
Would I know what that is?
Oh, make a oh god, what would that even be? let's say I'll allow any of the intellect checks like history, nature,
Arcana.
Arcana. I'll allow Arcana. I'll allow Arcana. I'll allow Arcana. Oh, excellent.
Hey.
So yeah, so Jeff, you actually know the most about this subject because Myconid sovereigns are native to the Underdark, which is where the Drow are from, and you know that it can using like fungal spores and things like that. It can reanimate corpses. He says, yeah, he's captured one that he's gonna unleash upon 10 towns and all those people.
So, without going into like really good detail, I basically just tell them that's bad news, zombie apocalypse shit.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That does not sound well.
It's really not.
Wait, so he's collecting them?
Yeah, he's collecting these creatures from the Underdark, and he's gonna unleash them upon all of Icewind Dale, you know, to thin the herd so he can take over and have a, Underdark on the surface type thing. You know?
Wow.
So wait, is there an entrance to the Underdark somewhere around here? Then?
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, that's how I got here.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He
I was
sounds
thinking
like
about
a
it.
real winner.
No,
So,
he's not a winner. He's horrible. He's terrible.
So for Saturn and Tech, the Underdark is kind of like a layer, like underneath the surface layer. It's kind of like basically you know that whole Jurassic Park thing where there's this thing under the ground where dinosaurs apparently survived, or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I know the Underdark. I've read
Okay.
some about it.
Fair enough.
It's literally
Basically-
where I'm from.
Yeah, that's actually fair. I keep forgetting you're a drow sometimes, but
I still don't understand why you all are here. If you don't like him, why are you here?
He proposed an alliance between his clan, the Sunbright clan, and my clan, the Musgard clan, and I was just entertaining his offer. I hadn't agreed to anything, obviously. He offered me dinner, and she sort of points, if you want some, you can have some, and she points to a stewed intellect devourer on the table. It basically looks like a gross brain covered
Yeah,
with
we're
like
past.
a layer of soot. She's like, "How about some of our famous Musgard Grey ale?"
We actually just ate like an hour ago when we were
Yeah,
resting, so we're
really
good.
full.
So,
Very
I
good.
being-
She's a really good cook.
Yeah.
So, wait, me being a half drow, would that like make this stuff appealing to me at all?
You've never had this stuff in particular. You can smell it, get a sense of.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna try.
Okay. Yeah, you
Oh.
you smell it. It doesn't smell like much of anything immediately. Do you take a swig of it?
Let's try it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you try. It's vile. It is
So
absolutely.
I just kind
It's
of
vile.
gag a little bit to myself. I just shake my head. Then that's all. Just shake my head. Then I go back and stand back over there.
Soft surface dwellers, eh?
So, well, yeah. Do you know anything about why he wants to do all this on the surface? I mean, normally don't Duergar tend to, try to keep to themselves.
Well, the opportunity has presented itself here, and with eternal winter and no sunlight, and he figures that he can. It's now his turn to rule the surface.
So you're saying he doesn't have anything to do with the winter itself?
No, what do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Do you know anything about the minerals and such that they're mining around here?
It's a Chardolin? Yeah, that's what he built that dragon out of.
He did build it. Okay, fascinating. You can make something like that with this stuff.
Yes.
So, are you going to say yes?
No, hell no, I'm not gonna say yes. No.
Like, ow. Alright.
Well,
Ow.
I guess we need to make our
I
way
hate
down
that
to the forge.
fucking buffoon.
I guess we need to make our way down to the forge then. So, you're really okay with us just going down there and?
Yeah, please kill him, please.
Okay, well,
I'll
that's,
enjoy my dinner.
honestly, I'm okay with this arrangement.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing before we go.
can I take out the scroll with the dwarven on it and hand it to her and ask her if she knows anything about it?
She said, Not too familiar with what this means. Sorry.
Nothing with numbers that you could think of at all in this fortress, or some kind of sequence?
Honestly, I just got here not long ago, and I haven't felt the need to explore this fucking shithole much more than I've had to. In fact,
Oh my god.
this place is horrible.
All right. I'm gonna stow it then again.
But I mean, he did give me this nice pseudo dragon, which is cool.
Oh, wow, that's so. Wow,
Yeah.
he captured one of those too. Wow, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's made of like,
Oh.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I need to get my hands on some more of this stuff.
Sorry,
Things I could
we,
make.
we must be going. We're kind of in a hurry. People dying.
Oh,
you
right.
know?
Sorry. Yeah, people dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait.
So,
Can I like examine the small little dragon and like bring my sword out and just like see if it reacts to it?
Yeah, let me see. It does not react to it.
Okay.
I don't see anything that says it's made of the same stuff, so I'm gonna say that it's not.
I'm just like, Jeff, let's go. Let's go.
All right. Go.
Okay.
Jeez.
So I guess we're going back to where we saw that elevator thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go back to the elevator room. Sorry, I'm just moving you. I'll say that Drek takes his leave unless you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we need him anymore.
Yeah.
And they don't seem hostile towards us, really. So.
Yeah. So you make your way. You make your way back to the room, and you see that there's that box-shaped elevator. Do you want to get into it and descend?
Yeah. I'll see if I can figure out how to make it work.
Okay.
Can I check for traps before we get in?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check. You do not detect any traps for realsies this time.
Okay, I get in.
Yeah, you get in.
This guy go in there a little cautious,
Okay.
a little unsure of himself.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. This thing looks like it looks like it could hold a bunch of weight. I mean,
Yeah, it'll be
dwarves are
fine.
Alright.
pretty sturdy.
So
So.
they said we should go down to the forge when they were talking. So I guess we go
Yeah.
to
So
the forge.
one
Area.
sec. Yes. I am just looking at the map real quick. 'Cause
See where you
there
put us?
is an important detail that I need to figure out. Okay, so hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, so if you scroll down farther on the map, do you see where your tokens are? You're like almost all the way down at the bottom.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
now we see it.
Okay. At this point, can we take like a quick 5-minute break?
Yeah, I could use
Here real quick, and then we'll go for like 30 more minutes up until 10.
Sure.
Okay. We'll be right back, guys, in 5 minutes. For real, 5 minutes though.
Yeah,
Awesome,
I'll be
right,
back in 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this.
Be right back.
Okay, be right back. One moment.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's not too bad. I still have a level 2 spell slot and 3 level 1s left.
What would I have left?
I don't think you've cast anything besides that one hex, and I don't even know if that's a spell for you, is it?
No, it's a well, it is casted, but I get it back on a short rest.
That's what I was wondering. So I don't think you've cast any actual spells. You've been using cantrips.
Well, I cast darkness.
Oh, you did. That's a spell. Yeah, you're right. That's a level 2 spell?
Level 2.
Huh.
Oh, man. I was looking at my spells. I'm like, Shatter? No, that's Constitution. Thunderwave? No, that's Constitution. I'm like, God damn it. Wait. Grease. They're probably not Dexter. They don't have dexterity.
We can start whenever everyone's back, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have 2 spell slots actually. Well,
I
technically, I have 3 because my sword gives me a third, but
You only have... Well, that's level 2s, right? You should have some level 1s as well that are separate.
well, I'm not
I'll go
seeing
left.
those. I don't.
I'm not technically a caster, and I have 4, so I think you'd have at least 4 level 1s.
No, warlocks only get like two at this
Yeah.
level.
Like
Oh,
we only
really?
get 2. Like that's
Yeah.
literally all I get because it's just off of a pact.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I only have 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I have quite a few cantrips though. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, warlocks always cast at the highest level possible. So, like, I believe it's level 3 now for Jeff.
Yeah. So like all of my spells are at 3rd level now. So armor, Bagathist, Hex, Hunger of Kadar, Mirror Image, Shield, Thunderstep, and the Darkness is actually a Drow magic. So that's the only spell that actually gets cast at 2nd level. But it doesn't matter because I only have 2 slots regardless.
Okay. I haven't looked into Warlock very much.
But I mean, you know, a Hexlock, most of my utility isn't based around spells. It's based more around like my abilities in general. That's
Yeah.
because, you know, Perry built me like a as a charisma warlock. So like I've got a +5 charisma.
I
That's
think
how my
Warlock's
abilities scale.
spellcasting ability is based off charisma.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
warlocks are all charisma.
That's why my Eldritch Blast is a 1d10 +5.
Yeah. Oh, you got agonizing blast as one of your invocations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Smart move.
my
And then-
spellcasting is all through intelligence, so charisma would do me no good.
Yeah.
Well, also my sword gives me +1 to attack rolls as well.
Nice.
That's the bonus. It's +1 to my attack rolls, and then it on use as an action, I can basically reset one of my spell slots.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it used to be it's a staff actually that's in the game, and we just repurposed it as a sword.
Oh, rather the Pack Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it has more stuff than just Rod the Pack Keeper, but it needs to be unlocked. Like,
Yeah, it's dormant right now.
yeah. Saturn back yet? Saturn.
I don't know. Nope, she is not quite back yet.
Okay. Yep, we can start as soon as she gets back. Dun, dun, dun. What do you guys think so far? You like this dwarven ruin
Oh, yeah.
fortress?
This is
Pretty fun
badass.
so far.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You guys took. I mean, you guys did that first encounter for not using like a lot of AOE stuff. I was like, wow.
I
Well, I
looked
mean-
at my AoE. It's all Constitution. I did not want dwarves roll Constitution against me.
I mean, I thought real good and hard about using Hunger of Hadar, but I thought it was a little too close area. so
Yay,
I
she's
held
back.
off.
All right, let's go ahead and pick it up. So, you guys make your way down the elevator, and the elevator shaft terminates in this room that you are in right now. There's only one way out of the room, and there's doors to the west there, and there's a large stone wheel that is turning, which is pulling the lever for the elevator. But yeah, there's just doors leading that way. There's only really one way to go. What do you do?
Well, I guess we have only one option.
Yes, it appears so.
Okay.
Do we want to do this quietly, or?
Let's stealth.
Everyone roll stealth again.
Roll better than a 1.
I don't know why it double rolled me, but
Oh,
It's
shit.
fine. We'll take.
Quality rolling from me tonight.
Okay, so you all are as careful as you can. Open the doors, and you see 2 Durgar who just appear to be playing chess against each other. And they sort of look over at you, and they look at each other, and they just ignore you.
okay.
What?
Well, moving on, I guess.
I take it you're with the lady upstairs?
Yep.
Okay. So you're cool if we just go by?
You here to kill Zardrock?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hold on a sec. Yep, he's in the he's in that room with the statue over to the east side there.
I'm definitely inciting these bastards.
Yeah, go ahead and make insight checks. Whoever wants.
This seems like, why are there so many of her people all of a sudden in here? Where's my insight? There it is. Oh shit.
They don't seem to be lying. They said, yeah, he's over there praying to that weird statue. I don't know.
You guys wouldn't want to help us, would you?
No.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, have fun.
Jackasses.
Okay, well I guess we go over and I get ready my weapon. Can I ready in action then?
Well, can I take another short rest then, or something, for an hour with them and play chess or some shit? Because I still need like almost 8 or 10 points of hit points.
Well, I think
down.
you're out of hit die now, but someone can
Oh.
heal you.
I toss her one of my health potions.
I can use one of my spell slots for cure wound if you want to keep him, Hugga.
Yeah, I was gonna save him for combat.
Yeah, I can cast cure wounds on her for level 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll that.
What
Okay.
do I roll? Alright.
He rolls it. So what? So you heal it for 8 points.
Yeah,
So he touches your hand. He sort of touches
Here.
you, and you're filled with hope as your wounds begin to heal.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm only 4 points
You kinda-
down from my max health now.
You
instead
kind of just feel all like almost warm, as like most of my magic's based on blacksmithing, so fiery, you know.
Okay.
Like, damn it! I bet you're cheating at this game.
All right, I'm gonna ready an action for when we open the door. I'm gonna throw Fragarak at the first thing I see.
Okay. Would anyone else like to do that? Ready
I
action.
think I'm gonna ready produce flame.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll ready Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch. Okay. All right. Xena, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess we'll just, can I just get into defense, like,
Yeah, you can take the
Ready.
dodge action.
yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as you enter. All right. So who all's entering? Who's going in first?
I guess I'm going first.
I'll go in right behind him.
All right. So you all just rush in, and when you enter this room, let's read the thing. You see the ceiling of this hall arches to a height of 30 feet, so roughly double the other rooms that you've been in. Stone steps lead up to a semicircular dais against the south wall. Atop the dais is a misshapen throne, crudely carved out of black crystal. Small, crackling flames burn in braziers that occupy the room's corners. Slumped near the east wall is a tall, bipedal fungus creature. Luminous spores float in the air around it. A savage, white-furred biped has torn off one of the creature's arms and is holding it, while 4 other white-furred bipeds covered with fungal growths try to capture the floating spores in jugs. Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Shit.
Ooh, a good roll for me.
Ah,
Heck yeah.
not
Why did it say I have
good.
So,
I just clicked initiative and that's what came out.
looking at it, would I know if that creature is the Illithid that we were talking about earlier?
Oh, 22. Okay. Oh, you have to. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well.
Can you read Perry?
Yeah. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, do I know, like, off of my Arcana check earlier, that that's the thing he was talking about or not?
That thing. Hold on.
The one that got its arm ripped off, basically.
Yeah. That is that thing. Yes. I believe. Hold on. Wait, is it the same thing? It has a different name. That's why I'm confused. Yeah. So this is what it looks like, by the way.
Pull up. Nasty.
Yeah. So it's like made of fungus and it's towering and. Oh yeah, it's named. That's why I was confused. Okay.
They ripped its arm off?
No, there's a creature that's under its control that's ripped his arm off. I think is brandishing it like a club. You said.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. All right. So everyone who had ready to actions, since this is a surprise, what are you throwing all your shit at?
I mean, I guess I said first thing I see, so I probably see that thing first as soon as I step in the room because it's the most.
Closest.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do it up. Everyone make your rolls for the actions you were gonna do. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay. I have another question though.
Go ahead.
So you were talking about the altar and the crystal with the braziers and everything.
Yes.
Is there any way that we could do a check to figure out if any of us know what that is or have any idea of what it could be?
Oh, the throne? Yeah, it looks like just a throne where someone would sit, but it's empty right now.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
We don't see the bad guy?
He's not in this room. Those guys before said he was further to the east. Okay, so yeah. Glare, you connect. Relman, you also connect. Go ahead and roll damages, please.
8 plus 5.
And Jeff, you connect as
11.
well. So 11 plus 17 is 28 plus. I'm just gonna do it one by one. So 11, 6, another 11, and 6 points. So you all fire all manner of spells at that one creature, and bits of it begin flying off this little creature that looks like a dog-looking thing. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't even have a handout for it. Well, it's the servant. It's basically a spore servant of this creature, and it just looks like a weird little dog thing. And it just sort of turns at you and looks with its like almost dead, mind-controlled eyes. And with that, that's the surprise round. Xena, you're up.
As Fragrat comes back to my hand.
Catch it.
I love that ability.
Thank you. There's how many in front of us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that you see right now.
The plant grows around them.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges it costs, and it says that whenever I cast it, that using one action, choose a point within the range, so obviously around them, and then I'll.
Wait a minute. Do you have enough for Blight?
No, because I used my Shadow Blade.
Oh, okay.
So everything becomes thick and overgrown.
Okay.
And A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
And what's the area that it covers?
It says 150 feet range.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna cover. So you all watch as
Yeah, it says, well, up at the top it says 150 foot, and then down below it says all normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on the point become thick and overgrown, or like come out of the ground or whatever.
Okay. So I will say, for the purposes of this, that you will do everything up to where your party is will be covered in this growth. And so you watch as there's no like normal plant matter here, but you watch as the tattoos on Xena's body begin to drain. The color from them fades down, and as she begins to cast this spell, the green energy from the tattoo sort of swirls around in her hands, and it flies over to some of the spores that the creatures are carrying in their mouths, and it begins to grow into mushrooms, and the mushrooms begin to, spread all across the floor and sprout up into this, creating this very difficult terrain for the creatures. And so we'll say that the plant growth looks like it's covering like basically this whole area here. Yeah, with fungus. And what's that do? It makes it to where they can't. Let me look up the spell, because I think it makes it to where they literally hardly can move. Yeah, so they must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot. Damn. Okay, yeah, so that area is completely flooded with mushrooms. And
Doors around this area, like other than the door that we came through.
there's 3 doors up in the north, and then 2 doors to the south there. You could get to one of the doors in the north and only have to walk through a little bit of the mushrooms.
Yeah, I just feel like we should just kind of like, I've got them handled. Let's just keep going. That's what I want to do personally. I don't even want to fight these dudes. Like, they're just a waste. Like, I want to get to the main dude. Like, the town's dying.
Unfortunately, I don't know if that's an option with this thing.
I mean, can I try to get to the door and open it?
You can definitely make it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I try to open the door.
Okay, so you rush up with your ninja speed, and you get to the door, and you open it, and you see in this room a guarded corridor. You see a Durgar there, as well as another one. But I'll say you're just peeking in the room right now.
Yeah.
And you're just looking at it, and you see that there's a couple Durgar in here that you can see. And what else can your character see? You can see a weird half of a big creature near the back there, like a big hulking creature, but you can't really get a good sight on it, but you see a small part of it there as you peek through.
Yell back and tell him, like, there's a huge thing in this room.
There's huge things everywhere in this goddamn place.
One thing at a time.
Can I take any other actions? I have a bonus action.
So you cast a spell. You could maybe do patient defense if you wanted to take a defensive stance, but I think that's.
I don't have a bonus action.
You can take the bonus action to do a defending thing, but I think that's all you can use it for in this instance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or you can move faster. You can move further, but you don't really need that movement.
But that's with a key, right?
Yeah, with a key.
No, I don't want to spend any key.
Okay.
That's it then.
Okay. So do you stay in the room, or do you want to do you want to peek and then back into the room, not be seen?
Well, I'm just gonna stay in the room that we're in, but just by that door right there.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Jeff, you are up.
I guess I'm just gonna blast that creature one more time. The one
Alright.
that we were hitting at the first time around.
Go for it. The first one hits, the second one does not. And so you strike it, and it looks very, very hurt from that. As you slash once, the crackling beam hits it. It looks pretty hurt from that slash. Almost down.
Damn. That was a natural 1 on the damage and a natural 1 on the second cast. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Relbin, you're up.
You might be muted
Are
again.
you
I
muted,
can't hear
Huggy?
you.
I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I muted myself. I
Okay.
thought I made a boo-boo and forgot Bruce Time's 30 feet, not 60 feet again.
Oh. Damn, that's a really short range.
Yeah.
Sure. It's a kick-ass spell, though.
So I move 15. Might as well move another 15 to here. And I will ready in action, produce flame for anything that, for any of those fungus that comes within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So you're ready in action. This one here. Let me say something. I need my ruler. So the creatures didn't immediately notice you. But this one now sees Xena. Xena, as you notice that, make a wisdom insight check. It has a speed of 20 feet, so it can only move 1 square.
Damn.
So yeah, you don't notice anything too strange, Xena, but you see that this thing is slowly making its way towards you.
Through the stuff.
Through the stuff, and that's all it can.
Brambles.
That's all it can go.
Oh, my action triggered.
Okay, so yep, as soon as it moved forward a little bit, you're able to throw your produce flame. Go for it.
Yeah. Does it? But if he throws it in the plant growth, does it set the plants on fire to burn them, or no?
Let me see if
Like
the spell
if he's
says.
lighting the plants on fire with fire, like can it burn them up?
I don't think so.
It says
We're
it.
about to
It
find
doesn't.
out.
The spell doesn't say it can, so we'll say no. Like, let's say the flame hits and it burns just that area, but then the mushrooms sort of flow over it again. But go ahead and roll damage. Oh, damn. So you burn it, and it's just barely hanging on as it's just limping along the ground now.
Like normally me and Claire are the like ones that are highlighted, but now it's like the spellcasters that we're ranged right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can keep throwing my club.
I got cookies.
All right, Glare, you're up.
I'm gonna try something. So first off, can I do insight or would it
Yeah.
be arcane? I guess it'd be insight. I want to see
No,
if those
you can-
spores seem like they'd be harmful to us.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. I'm rolling bad for the checks. Probably won't be able to tell. All right. So I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna throw Fragarak, and I'm targeting that one there.
Okay. Which one, sorry?
The one close to us on the right there.
Okay,
I
that's a
rolled
crit. Yeah. So yeah, you throw it and it makes a beeline, strikes it right in the head. Oh damn!
I rolled max damage. and
17
almost on
points
the-
of damage as you crack the thing in the face, and then Fragrat flies back to your hand.
It doesn't actually.
Oh, it
Till the
doesn't?
end of my turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I'm going to position myself here in front of Xena.
Uh huh.
And at the end of my turn, it comes back.
Yep.
Anything that's in its path has to make a dexterity saving throw, D10.
So I would say, so flew this way, boof, and then it's gonna hit this one.
This one right here, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
It's only DC 10, but
It does dodge out of the way. Somehow.
as Frederick comes, it just kind of shambles over. as
Yeah, it
Frederick
just sort of flops to
swings
the
over.
ground. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Good
Let's
try,
see.
though.
Let's see if this creature. It does see glare. Okay.
Yeah.
So this thing moves forward 1 square. As it's trying to get to you. Okay. That's it for its turn. This thing moves. Actually, this thing stays still. Glare and Xena make an insight check. All right, so Xena, you've seen now that like only some of these things appear to be moving. You would wager to guess that they can't actually see out past a certain distance, so they don't know where you are unless you get close. And based off of judging the distances and the ones that have been moving so far, you would wager it's probably around 30 feet. So as long as you stay 30 feet away from those things at least.
Uh-oh.
I just look at Claire and I tell him this, and I say, "Are you sure you want to stay here and fight them, or can we just like skedaddle out this door?"
I don't like leaving things like this behind that can get behind us.
Can't we just cast darkness? Can I cast darkness on them so they can't see even more?
I will.
If we leave, will they disengage from us?
We don't know. You don't know that. But we know that only like one of them has seen us.
Well, if you think it's 30 feet, I'm about to piss off the big one.
Yeah, but do you really want to aggro that? Like,
I already did, if that's the case, because that's where I moved. I didn't know that before I moved.
Oh. Well, can I cast darkness?
On your turn, yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this guy is not going to move. All right, now it's time for the big daddy here. So let's see what this thing can do. Okay. So this thing does not move. It stays still. However. Oh wait, no, it can move. I'm done. So let's see what it can do. It's gonna slowly come after you. 5. So let's see, it's got 30 feet movement. If it doubles its speed, that's 60. Divided by 4 is 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That's the farthest it can go with double move. And it's slowly moving to you, Blair.
Yeah.
Also, Xena, you would know this. Well, never mind. I'll tell you later. Oh, okay. This creature, then, it's this one's turn. It's gonna move 5 feet up. That's all it can do. This one is gonna move. This plant growth is wrecking them. It's gonna move 5 feet up as well. Okay, Xena, it's your turn. They're all sort of slowly moving towards you.
I guess I'm gonna move like a little bit back from the door, so like right here, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna cast darkness around them.
Okay.
The big one, I guess.
Okay. So that is a, how big is that radius? Does it say?
Range area,
Radius, right?
15 foot radius.
15 foot. Yeah, we just did that. So, oh my God, why is it a circle?
Swear.
So that's about like that. No, that's more than that. So we'll be like.
So before I run, tell Blair where I'm going.
I'll say you can get like pretty much all of them there.
But I'm moving back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Cool. All right. So that's Xena's turn. You cast and you bring like this shadow. You just make it expand in the center of the room. All right, Jeff, you're up.
So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to the group.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna hold my action and say, do we want to try to leave? Now's the time if we want to.
I can just say like I can hold them like with the darkness or whatever. I can just like keep casting it and concentrating on it to hold them here if you guys want to go in the other room. Because you know they're not gonna move with the plant growth in the darkness, and I can watch
We
them.
don't know that. That's what I'm worried about, but yeah.
Like, you guys can go and explore the other area, and then I can hold them here and then run back and get you if, like, or you can call for me or whatever. Because I'll just concentrate for the darkness. And then just keep, like, moving backwards with darkness and, like, they can't get to me. I mean, I can just kite them, basically.
The only reason they can't move very fast is because of your plant growth, actually, which is in this room.
Yeah. But I mean, like, also the darkness, they can't see me either, which way I'm going.
Potentially, yeah. Okay, well, you can try it, I guess.
I'm curious, if we move out of their range, will they just stop following us, basically?
I don't know, but I can concentrate for now and then just stay here. And you can look.
Oh, it's Jeff's turn. What are you doing?
What do you do, Jeff?
You got 6 seconds to decide.
6,
Yeah,
5,
I'm holding my action. I'm holding it, yeah.
Holding it. Okay.
2.
Relvin, you're up.
I'm gonna hold action, produce flame.
Okay. Alright, so this creature... Let's see. It's gonna move
Yeah, not
away.
worried about that.
You guys can't
Yeah.
tell. But you guys can't see it move. Blair, you're up.
Well, I wouldn't have seen it move, so I guess I'm just gonna grunt and just kind of go through the... Oh, I'm on wrong mode. I guess I'll burst through the door.
Okay. In the door, you see 2 Durgar are there in this room. It's...
Maybe they're playing chess too.
I'm trying to see
I
them.
don't know.
There we go.
No, they're not. They're going to enter the initiative order. But you sort of surprise them as they go, "Intruder!" and then they look at you.
Well, continue my movement, I guess, here.
We'll roll initiative. for them.
Actually, what is my movement? So 1, 2. I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna throw Frag-Rack at the 1, continue my movement, and then punch the other one.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Alright, you throw Frag-Rack at one of them, but it smacks off his shield. And now it's flying, and then you're going to rush up to the other guy and punch him.
Yep. As you see, the gauntlets on my armor charge up. Thunder Gauntlet.
Unfortunately, he blocks it with his shield too. AC is 16, they're just barely.
Okay, well, my turn's done.
Okay. Does Frag-Rack come back and hit the other guy? Yeah, okay, so
Actually, yeah, I would.
So he's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw as your mace spins around and then tries to hit this guy in the back of the head. Yeah, and he fails. So how much damage does that do?
I think it's just a D6. There's a D10? Hang on.
Okay, go.
D6, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d6. Nice. So yeah, so the mace flies back around like a boomerang, hits him in the back of the head, and then you catch the mace again.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, did ya?
Yeah. Okay. This spore is... You don't know. You don't know what's happening with those things. Alright, now this thing... will slowly move. Oops.
When does my hold action trigger?
Now you see it. You see
Okay.
the giant Myconid sovereign make its way out. Ooh, that hits. Go and roll damage. Alright, you throw flame at this giant fungus, and it starts burning some of the mushroom away. But it's still moving. It still seems to be moving towards you. Okay.
Shoot.
That's all
Well-
it can. That's all it can do on its turn because it had to use its action to
Move
dash.
twice.
Yeah. That's it though. Okay. The other things don't move. Xena, you're up.
guess I have to concentrate, right, to continue the darkness, right?
Yeah, but you can do that while also hitting. You don't have to
Oh, I
like.
can?
Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
hit while you're concentrating. You can
Oh.
punch and
Technically, enlarge is a concentrate spell, but I could still attack while I was using it on you.
yeah.
Oh, okay. What the hell? In that case, I guess, can I guess, walk up to this big thing and hit it with the unarmed strike?
Yes. Beat the shit out of it.
Because I need to get some charges back?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna, alright, I'll just hit first.
Yep. Okay, so that hits. You punch into the spongy mushroom body of this thing. Yep, it hits. Another one, you knee it again with the other strike.
Spend a key to hit it 2 more times.
Go for it. Hits. Hits. Okay, so you deal 14, 19, 26 points of damage. So boom, 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 boom. Xena comes in with a flurry of blows and punches and kicks, dealing 26 points of damage. Let me make sure I'm counting that correctly. Yeah, 26 points of damage. The thing, you are breaking this thing apart. It looks bloodied isn't the right term, but it is looking mushroom bloodied. It is like bleeding this purple stuff out as you're breaking off bits of this Myconid sovereign.
I needed that. I got
Yes.
4 charges off that.
Yes. All right, Jeff, you're up.
Well, okay. So I guess I'm gonna step out to the side here a little bit, and then I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on it,
Yep.
and then we're gonna Eldritch Blast shit out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Boss cannon.
For real.
Those both hit, and they crash into the creature.
Plus a 1d6.
Plus 1d.
No, it's plus. I'm sorry, it's plus 3 for each attack.
Okay, so it's 14 plus 13, 27. How do you want to do this?
Slice that dude in half like a freaking cake.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Jeff's sword begins to glow with this like blue icy light, and frost begins to swirl around it. And as he slashes, this giant eldritch blast comes through and cleaves the thing straight in half, and it is dead. As it dies, the other creatures kind of howl out in pain.
Wait. Even better.
Yeah. And yeah. They can't see you. So that's the end of
Sweet.
combat. But oh wait, actually, Glaire's still in combat.
Yeah, I'm still. I'm like, oh, sweet.
Combat's still going.
He's like,
Surprise, motherfuckers! But I'll take these guys out of initiative.
haha! They never wanted to tangle with Glare to begin with. I knew it.
Yeah. So that was. Oh shit. Some people fell out of initiative. My bad. Hold on.
I think it was 10.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fine.
I deleted you. F. Alright, so Jeff's turn just went, right? So it would be Relbin, then Glare. Okay.
The dwarves didn't ever go, by the way.
Oh, they didn't? Well, we'll have them just sort of attack you, Glare.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
They're gonna use... actually, they're gonna grow.
I was kind of hoping this one didn't have room to. Damn it.
Oh, they just kind of find a
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so then... Okay, so they just grew for their turn. Boop, boop. Alright, Relbin, you're up.
I'm gonna dash to try and get through this plant growth.
Yep.
So I got 60, so that's how many squares? 4?
Yeah.
1, 2, so it's 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, you only have to move 10 feet, but it's 40 feet forth. So Xena can get through by herself, but...
It's exactly 4 squares.
Yeah. Perfect. Alright. So, yeah, that's it for your turn. Glare, you're up. So these guys got freaking huge on you.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. Don't really think my spells are gonna help me much here. Ooh, wait, there's one I could cast that could help. I pull out the wand of magic missile.
Yay! Go for it.
Let's see. I'm going to use 1d6, so 3, and then 1 extra d4 per thing. So I'm going to use. I'll use 2 charges, so that's 5 d4s, I think.
Mm-hmm. Do it up.
Plus 1 each, so 5 d4 plus 5 on the one right in front of me.
Okay. So yeah, you pull out the wand of magic missiles and point it straight, point blank at him, and just boom, all these purple little beams fly out of it and boom, impact him in the chest, one right after, sort of knocking him back. And he is so close to dead, it's like not even fair at this point. But I can't get to this thing, so I'm moving him. Right. Yeah, he is really close to death.
I really wish I could take an extra attack right now, but that was probably more damage than I would have done anyways. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just end my turn. I don't really have anything else I can do, and I'm kind of stuck here.
Yeah, this guy's gonna just rush up to you, and he's gonna try to hit you with a enlarged war pick. But you just sort of put your shield and block it in your Iron Man suit. The other one will do the same. Again, you just sort of catch the other one with your paw, and you're like, got them both, like, little help here.
I like the changes I made to my character.
Yeah, but you're like Iron Man tanking this. Alright, Xena, you're up.
Walk through the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just walk up to, I guess, the one that's...
Oh, nice of you to join me. I thought you were right behind me.
Sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay, and then I just hit the one in front of me with unarmed strike.
Okay, go for it. First one's a miss, unfortunately. As you try to punch, but you're not able to get through anything. The second one hits, though. 5 points of damage.
I'm also going to use a key.
Go for it.
Do 2 more.
Yep. First one's a miss, unfortunately. And the second one's a miss. So
Okay.
you're trying to punch through, but you're just hitting armor, but one of them does manage to connect for 5 points. Cool. Alright. Jeff, you are up.
Let's see. That one guy, the one that's like got his shit kicked in, is still alive, right?
He's, but
Yeah.
barely, yeah.
Okay.
I don't need that anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sidestep, stay out of casting, or just stay out of melee. I'm just
Alright,
gonna do that thing.
do it up. Alright, first one hits and kills the first guy. He's dead. And the second beam, you slash with the sword, and it strikes him dead set in the center for another 6 points of damage. He's looking pretty hurt.
Glass cannon with a one-trick pony.
Relvin, you're up.
I'm gonna step over here.
Yep.
I got a good view on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, once again, produce flame.
Let's go. You summon the flame as the wisp stance in your hand, and that hits. You chuck it at him and hit him right in the beard. He's got a flaming beard. And he is looking very bloodied and hurt. And, not looking good. Glare! Can you finish him?
Fragorak, let's see if you can. You've been doing good for me tonight. Let's see if you can keep it up.
It hits. How do you want to do this?
Just uppercut his chin with the friggin' Fragorak and just smashing his teeth.
He's smashing his teeth with the mace.
Take his jaw off.
Yes, and his jaw flies off, and he's dead.
Ew.
Yeah, he's dead. All right.
Right behind me, she said.
At the end of that, can I walk up to the doors that we went through and try to shove a ladle through the door so that way they can't follow us?
Yeah, you do. You stick a
Okay.
ladle in. You make sure
I
it's
just
really
like
tight.
carry a ladle through the door handles, and I'm like, ha! In case.
Okay, well, I guess that works.
As you finish the fight here, you see through the slits a large hulking creature. As four Durgar, when two of them are larger than normal, are using ropes to restrain this hulking biped with an insectoid body. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Shit. Why do I hope that's not what I think it is?
Hey Perry, before you end this stream, I want to try to raid another D&D stream that we follow called Medic Ari.
Oh,
We only have 2 people
how do we
live.
raid
Well,
that?
apparently, I've never done this before, but I guess you type like /raid and then you type in the persons. Sorry, bear with us. We've never done this before.
We're noobs.
Yes, but we want to support it because like you guys rated us, so.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see.
it
I see
says
the option
rating.
to join
Yeah.
in my chat.
All right.
Okay.
You just got
Oh,
raided by
thank you.
sword. Enjoy.
Yay!
All right. Have a great night, everybody. We play these
Playing
every.
Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're playing Curse
Oh
of
hell yeah!
Strahd
Curse
right
of
now.
Strahd's my favorite. It's the first one I ever fully
I-
DM'd all the way through, and it was great. And
Yeah, so if you join, then you'll see them playing Curse of Strahd 5e, and it looks like that they are live right now, so...
yeah. And
Pretty cool.
we do this every Thursday night around 7 p.m. Eastern, so feel free to tune in. We'll see how our heroes, if they're able to defeat the warlord Zardarok, and what they do with the dragon that is now wreaking havoc upon 10 towns.
Mm-hmm.
All
It
right.
says, a pop-up at the top of the chat checks, and
Yep, I see it on here. It says we're raiding with 16 raiders, and it's got a timer going down, so I'm assuming it does it at the end there.
Yep.
Oh, okay, well, we should wait then, I guess, until the timer goes down, just so... Because we've never raided before, I don't know how it works.
Wait, what?
I've
Oh.
got it. Yeah,
Oh.
it's basically says Sword is raiding Medic Eri with 16 raiders, and it gives me the option to leave, I guess, before the timer goes off.
Yeah, do raid now. Or
No, I don't have that option. I just have the option to join you. So
Oh, okay.
Well,
then
click
what do I
raid
do?
now.
just wait. It's just about to end,
Oh,
Oh.
okay, and then it'll do it?
and it
Can't
looks
wait.
like it's going right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see. I've never done this before.
So wait, do I
Did it
end?
work? Yay! They went up from like 2 to 13
Yeah.
people. Yay! Yay!
Wait, so
Yeah, so we sent all of our viewers to them, so now we can end our stream. So all of our viewers went to them now.
I can end the stream though?
Yeah.
And they
You
won't-
can.
they won't-
We're watching it from there now, and basically